Meet Jason, a CPA from Salt Lake City, Utah. By day, Jason is an accountant, but by night, he's also an accountant. However, in the spaces between, he's an aspiring pilot who loves the stars, the Oregon coast, popcorn, and the multi-platinum 80s glam metal band, Rat. He's also due for a midlife crisis. Jason has a dream. The dream of circumnavigating the globe while touching down in every single recognized nation on the planet, all in simulated aircraft, without a single crash, and most importantly, without dying. With departure from his home base at Salt Lake City International, one slight mistake from this rookie pilot will send him back to the beginning, to start the journey all over again. So come with us now, along this perilous journey, where we will meet new friends, discover other cultures, recruit new passengers, co-pilots and flight attendants, as well as book a variety of in-flight entertainment. While we cannot guarantee your safe passage with us in the skies, there will always be a first-class seat reserved, just for you. Welcome aboard HeadTrip Air, and thank you for choosing us as your premier travel partner. The world tour will resume in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to HeadTrip Air. Wow. You know, when you live stream, the first thing that happens is you get a frog in your throat. I don't know if that's because we're nervous, because we have a very, very important mission today. And not only that, we have a very, very important pilot, a captain, who has... I'm going to be honest, it's difficult to quantify the impact this man has had on the planet and on the aviation community. So I'd like you to welcome your pilot for today. I'll be acting as first officer. Let's introduce him. His name's Kyle. Kyle, how you doing?
Hey, Jason. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Now, for those of you who have been... Oh my goodness. Well, I just got a notification in my headset that said low battery recharge.
Oh, no. Oh.
So you know what? I mean, sometimes these things happen. Like you live stream. The beauty about live streaming to no one is you can do these things with minimal collateral damage, right?
Amen.
So now I got to figure out if I, take 5 minutes. The good news is in 5 minutes this thing can be 50% charged, and I think I'm going to do it. So, given the fact that we have no viewers at the moment, we'll try this one more time. You know what, Kyle?
We're flying empty. No passengers.
Here's the thing. Here's what I didn't tell Kyle. I said, hey, Kyle, he's coming in from out of town, coming back to Utah, and he's saying, hey, you know what, Jason, here to see family, here to spread good cheer in Utah. And I said, why don't you come fly with me? And he's like, oh, I'll come fly. What I didn't tell him, though, I look over here, I see the excitement in his eyes, just like a child on Christmas Eve. The problem, in fact, you know what? Don't take my word for it.
Oh, they're going to see it?
Oh, well, that worked really poorly as well. You know what? It's taken a long time for Jason to, oh, I know why. Because the camera is staring at my ceiling.
Oh, hey, let's just say, folks, I'm excited. I mean, you can hear it in my voice.
Trust me, you're looking at the ceiling.
This is an early Christmas for me.
Right.
So.
And there's nothing better than having a webcam pointed at the ceiling. But you know what? Just trust me. He's looking excited. He's like a kid in a candy store. And here's what I'm trying to tell you. What I didn't tell him about flying is it's like 90% paperwork and bureaucracy, and 10% just no. Let's back that off. 80% paperwork and bureaucracy, 10% learning the controls, and 5%. Wait, how many percent do we have
I think
left?
you got 10% left.
We have 10%.
Yeah.
I'm an accountant, as you know. 10% of plumbing to the ground to our fiery death. So, that leaves maybe a fraction of just actually flying.
Yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna wait this out on my headphones, and we're gonna get this started, and we'll just see how this goes. And because why waste time, right, Kyle?
Right. Let's
just do this.
I mean, I'm ready. It says ready to fly.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I felt that.
So I felt it.
Yeah.
Where did you feel it?
Oh, I felt it.
In your
just
heart?
start from my toes all the way up to my heart, and then
my
to
gosh.
the top of my head.
I did too. This is a beautiful airplane, Kyle. This is an Airbus A320. This thing has got some power, a little bit of complicated controls, but we're going to walk you through it today.
All right.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you a few of the controls on your stick and on your thrust, throttle quadrant, and we'll see how well you can learn kind of in real time. So, first thing I want you to do is I want you to press this button, this little blue button right on the right-hand side.
Just push it once.
And push it once, and we're inside the cockpit.
Oh,
Okay.
look at that.
That's going to be where you shift between your internal and your external view.
So I could push that again and then again. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
That's we can do some sightseeing outside, but when we need to get serious, we're in the cockpit.
Got it. Okay.
Now, what I'm going to do here, we're going to come up to the panel. It's been a little while since I've actually used this airplane, so I'm going to have to kind of figure this out.
Pick some good background music, Jason. By
Right?
the way, this is
right.
I'm feeling it.
You feeling it? I'm
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
feeling it. Now, what one thing that I'm not feeling? Let's just hop in here, and let's turn on our electronic flight pad over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This should give us some controls on the planes. I've got I should really know this stuff. But did I ever tell you I wasn't a pilot? I got to be honest.
You're an accountant.
I'm an
right?
accountant.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Accountant by day and
Yeah.
and accountant by night.
An accountant by night, and then in the spaces between, I'm an aspiring pilot.
Yeah.
Not a pilot.
Those are some very
pilot.
important flickers too.
Yes. So here, our first test. This little button right here is supposed to bring in our external power, and I'm trying to figure out why that's not cooperating. So here's what we're gonna do. You remember when I talked about 90% or 80% bureaucracy? Let's just restart this.
Okay.
Let's give ourselves another chance here.
You want to continue. Okay.
I was gonna go, oh well, next time I come to Utah, we're gonna make a few itinerary changes. We've had some good times though when Kyle comes to town.
I'm just having fun sitting in front of this screen talking to my favorite cousin.
Favorite cousin.
Yeah.
Favorite cousin of all time.
I could do this all night.
Right.
And not even
Especially
get off
with
the
that
tarmac.
frame rate. Especially with that frame rate, right? Did you see that thing?
Frame rate?
Yeah, look at that. It was struggling a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm
I'll get
feeling a
that.
lot better. I'm feeling a lot better about this.
Okay. All right. Something just happened.
Maybe prematurely.
There we go.
Yeah, clearly prematurely. Feeling. Wow, this is Jason really struggling at the moment. We might have to. You know what? We might have to make some on-the-fly adjustments, Kyle.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not getting power. It's been a while. I'm not going to say it's not been a while since I've flown this bird, but that's the one thing I do know. That was the first thing is bring internal. We can try turning on the battery.
Yeah.
Here's our battery.
Okay.
But I don't think we're going to get anything. I just like nothing, nada. You know. Oh wait a minute.
What was that?
Okay, forget it. We don't need internal power. Oh my gosh, we're in business. Let's try turning on the APU. Why don't you click that blue button?
Click the blue button again?
Yeah, cross your fingers. Is that thing gonna come on? This is our.
Oh,
That's
look
it.
at that.
That's it. That's that's called the APU. That's the auxiliary power unit.
Okay.
Consider that. Have you ever wondered what the big hole at the end of a plane was? You probably just thought it was just a jet, right?
Yeah.
It's not really a jet.
Really?
Yeah, these two are your jets. You know, your
Okay.
propulsion. This guy just this guy powers the plane up, runs
It's
some
like
of the
the
auxiliary-
generator.
It's like the generator.
Uh-huh.
That's what that is.
So those are fumes from the generator
That-
that's giving power to the plane.
That's exactly what that is.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, so you've learned something.
Yeah, that's
Should we go
cool.
back inside?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, since now that here's the rule. Ever since we have our now, oh my gosh, like Ghost in the Machine, what's happening?
So
you know what? I
so
think
to
I
turn
know what's
on
happening.
that auxiliary power, that was the
That switch right there,
Oh, master.
and then I
Okay.
started it,
Start.
and then now it's available. But these guys are trying to take over our life, and I'm not going to have anything. I'm not going to have it.
Oh, okay. So you just
Yeah, we're going to do our own ATC communications.
Okay.
We can run this bird by ourselves.
okay.
Okay, so what we did first thing is we turned on
So now
the
back
battery.
To
So the
okay.
battery, we got 28 volts running on an internal battery. Now that's not going to do a whole lot, but that'll be enough to flip the generator on, right? The APU.
Okay.
That's on. Once you're live, you really ought to put on some lights, right? You want to put on your nav and logo lights,
Okay.
and probably throw a beacon on when we're ready to start this thing up.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So next thing, you ready for it?
Yeah.
I feel like we probably ought to turn our seatbelt lights on as well.
Oh,
And we probably ought to turn the
no smoking.
no smoking,
Yeah, no smoking on
no
this bird.
smoking, no devices, and
Yeah.
we'll arm the emergency lights over here.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the essential lights for the moment on. We don't need our strobe on yet. We don't need our taxi lights on yet.
And you
No
can
landing
You
lights.
can take your mask off on this flight, right?
You can take your masks
But if
off.
I catch somebody smoking, you will be thrown out.
You'll be thrown off
I mean, without a parachute.
without a parachute.
Yeah. See ya. Yeah.
Okay, so one thing we want to do now that the bird is live, let's turn on what we call our IRSs. These are the different systems that feed us navigational data. You know, GPSs, VORs. You probably don't know what a VOR is, but it's these little things on the ground, you know, that help planes navigate, send out radio signals. So you turn all those on.
Okay.
But really, the next thing we want to do is we want to turn on all our fuel pumps, right?
Oh, yeah.
All these bad boys.
Okay.
And now we've got fuel, and you can see the lines. You can come down here to this little display down here. Oops. Let's brighten those up. How good are your eyes?
They're decent. Up close, like distance. I wear glasses for that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay. You doing okay? You can read the screen all right?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll turn brightness up on this bad boy too.
ECam.
ECam. This is the ECam.
Lower display.
This is primary flight display. This is the multifunction display.
Okay.
I could be wrong, you know. Like I say, I'm an aspiring pilot. I'm not really a pilot. No one would trust being in an airplane with me that is in their right mind. But
and yet here I am.
And yet here you are.
Yeah, here I am.
And yet here you are.
Happy as a pig in mud.
Yes. So look, you can come down to these different, like the electrical systems, and we can see the flow of electricity.
Look at
We can
that.
also see the flow of fuel, right?
Yeah.
We've got a couple of these bad boys shut down. There's our APU.
How much fuel are we going to burn while we're just sitting here?
Too much. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know what? That's the risk you take when you're a novice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
APU looking good, 100%. We're rocking and rolling. I think, Kyle. Now, what you don't want to do here. Let's go back out to our external view.
But let me ask this: how much fuel are we really burning with just that auxiliary power?
Some.
Okay, so I mean,
If
if
you
we're
really
running
want
the
it-
jets, then we're burning fuel.
Yeah, but we're burning fuel either way because
Yeah.
the APU is going to take fuel as well.
Right. Okay.
But if you really want to see the actual burn rate, so here's what the fuel we've got
Is that in gallons?
This is pounds.
Pounds.
I think pounds. I could be wrong.
Okay. Well, it shows pounds there. So that,
Yeah,
okay.
you would think it's a total of pounds.
122,000 pounds gross weight.
Yeah. Does
Wow.
that sound like enough? Because I don't know. I have no context to put that into.
That seems like quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what?
And then we'll watch that number slowly
Deplete,
drop.
and then we'll
Okay.
watch our altitude slowly decline, and then we'll watch our deaths slowly approach.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but we're gonna make this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's what we're trying to do, guys. We're sitting here in Guantanamo, Cuba. If you watched last episode, that's where we landed. That was actually one of my better landings. smooth landing.
Well done.
Everything worked well. Now we're going to take off. We're going to head over top of Haiti and Dominican Republic because we're going to proceed to the home, the official home, the origin of El Chupacabra.
Was that? Did I just hear right? El Chupacabra.
El Chupacabra.
Oh, love it.
This is the man. If you've watched my previous Halloween El Chupacabra, because El Chupacabra has been in various Latin American countries, right? Between Honduras, but really it started in Puerto Rico, and actually Chupacabra, and Kyle will attest to this, has in fact made it all the way up to Huntsville, Utah.
Yeah, North America, absolutely.
We have evidence of El Chupacabra, so we thought, you know what? Let's fly over to Puerto Rico. Let's find an airport. Probably we'll use San Juan, something big enough to land this jet. We don't want to land in a football field or anything like that. And then we'll go out and do some hunting in the evening if we can actually get off the ground,
Yeah, well, right. Well, yeah, I want to see the origins of where this creature comes from because
your request, your request will be granted, Kyle. So what we're gonna do? Let's bring open our trusty web browser. Let's open up a new tab, shall we? And what'd you say? Origin?
Oh.
Right. Origin.
Yeah, origin.
Of El Chupacabra.
I think I was saying it wrong. Chupa.
Yeah, it's very possible both of it. Oh, that's way too small. Okay, that looks better. I mean, it doesn't look better, but it's we're working on it. We're working on it, folks.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we can read it. Now this is where your glasses might want to come in, right, Kyle?
I can still see in blue. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, yep.
Legend.
Yep.
Is that's it?
Oh yeah.
You've seen it spiny, right?
Yeah.
Really spiny.
Yep.
Not a fluffy tail.
No, not at all.
Very spiny tail.
Yeah.
Right.
Very, very little hair.
Chupacabra, in Latin America, popular legend, a monstrous creature that attacks animals and consumes their blood, which is where the name comes from. The name is derived from the Spanish words chupar, to suck, and cabra, goat, and can be translated as goat sucker. Fearsome, but probably non-existent. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Let's check our sources on that. I'm not even... Sasquatch, it's putting it in the category of Sasquatch, and that is not...
Serious?
That is not fair. That's an unfair analysis. Let's go to something a little more unbiased. Wikipedia.
I'm a believer in Sasquatch, though.
I am.
Yeah. So, I mean,
You've probably seen Sasquatch,
they can put it in that
too.
category as far as I'm concerned.
And this is just like a cat, lovers. Vampire, livestock. Okay, until we finally... Parasite, urban legend. Okay. You know what? Loch Ness Monster. Now, okay, there's a little more credibility.
There we go.
Right there.
Yep.
But I really want this is official. Chupacabra. There we go. And it's asking for a donation. And I'll tell you why is because Wikipedia can't survive without your help, folks. So let's just encourage you to, out of the generosity of your heart, the average donation is $16.36. It doesn't have to be exactly $16.36, but we recommend you support Wikipedia because, frankly, Encyclopedia Britannica is out of print, and this is about all we've got left to find. See, look at that.
Yeah.
You see
Puerto
that?
Rico. There it is.
Puerto Rico. Let's find. Okay, so El Chupacabra, vampirism, livestock. That all sounds legit. Mm-hmm. Southwest, Puerto Rico. And there's got to be like a history. Here we go. In 1975, a series of livestock killings in the small town of Mocha were attributed. Is Mocha in? It's got to be Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah.
That's where we're going, Kyle.
Sweet.
Look at that. I'm excited.
Very nice.
That looks beautiful. Now let's go. That's all we need to know for now. When we get in the air, we can talk a little more, talking a little more Chupacabra.
Mountains and Mocha. Okay.
Here's what we're gonna do. Let's find out where Mocha is. Mocha. There it is.
Dominican. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, okay. There was a Mocha Dominican Republic, too.
There he is?
Yeah, it looked like it, but yeah.
Here we go. Right there. There's Mocha.
Yeah, it's just...
Right? Is that Mocha?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
They got it.
Where's San Juan? Maybe this city right here. That's probably the closest city. Yeah. Should we fly to here? Is there an airport? There's got to be an airport. That's a fairly large town. Right. Oh. We're just gonna need to find a place that will. You know what? Let's just start going towards there. Well, yeah, that's a good question. You bring up a lot of valid. Ponce, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll do the research when we're up there.
Supercenter, those parking lots are pretty big.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Kyle, I think you're on something. Let's do this. Let's get in the air.
I've taken my RV and parked in many Walmarts, and those are pretty big. I think we could land. Well.
Here's what we're going to do for the sake of time. We're not going to load up our flight plan yet. We're going to fly without a flight plan. And frankly, we're going to probably fly without we'll get permission. We'll get flight clearance, but other than that, we're just going to go manual on this thing for a while.
We're going for it.
Okay. All right. So what do we have going on so far? I think we're ready to start our engine. Let's move this to the start position. Our fuel is flowing now, right? I believe. Turn on engine 1.
That was engine 2, right?
Or engine 2, I mean. Yep. Why don't you go to the outside view?
Okay.
We'll wait for it. Come on now.
Light it up.
You can do it. It's coming. All right. Let's go back inside. Kyle's like, the credibility of this man. The credibility of this man is waning significantly. Yeah, we're not getting no signals, so let's see. What did we do wrong? Here we go. We're good on her. We're good there.
What's that engine 2 over?
Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. You're going to learn a lesson here. Okay. Check this out. The APU is what's used to start, to pump the energy into the engines. Okay. But you need to bleed the air flow from the APU to the engines. So that you need to turn on the APU bleed. So once I click that button, hit your outside button, okay?
Okay.
Oh, wait. You jumped the gun just a little bit.
Sorry. Okay.
Now we're ready.
Okay.
You wait for it. I'm confident. I have faith.
The engine 2 is still on, though?
I believe so.
Okay.
And if it's not, we'll restart it.
Do we need to go? Oh, look at that.
There it goes. There it goes.
Okay. Now, so that started. Do we want to go back into engine 1?
Engine 1.
Okay.
Back into engine 1.
So.
Come on down. Now you know I have no viewers, right? It's an investment. Let's just put it that way. Let's go back out and check out engine number 1.
And do you need to do the bleed on engine 1, or is it?
Nope, it's already rolling. It's already rolling. Should be. Let's just see if we can get a little view of that.
There we go.
There
Look
we
at
go.
that.
There we go.
Oh, beautiful.
Doesn't it kind of give you that feeling of satisfaction?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like totally satisfying videos. Does your kids watch totally satisfying videos on YouTube?
No, you'll have to introduce us to that sometime.
It's interesting, to say the least. Okay, so honestly, I think we're ready to get a pushback and just get some clearance. I mean, we don't have a flight plan, I'll admit. But what we can at least do is come in here. I'm going to come over to our mapping software here.
Uh-huh.
And let's just come over here to Puerto Rico, which is right here. And I'm going to pick this airport. And I'm going to have faith that Maz?
Maz?
Is that what that is? Maz?
Maz, yeah. That works.
I think that's going to be the closest one. There's this one, MEEG.
Legal?
But this. Oh, that's a Vor. That's not. That's going to do nobody any favors. Let's find an airport. There's an airport. That's not an airport. That's a Vor 2. This is an airport. How long is the runway? 11,000. That's. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Should we come up here?
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Looks good.
So what's this thing called? TJBQ?
TJBQ. That's the name of the airport?
Yep. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come into our flight management system. You remember what we just said, because I've already forgotten.
Okay.
We're going to go into right here. Let's see.
Sorry.
Well, let's request to from.
TJBQ.
Oh, I know what. We got to figure out where we're sitting first. We're sitting here in what was it? What's it called? Guantanamo?
Yeah.
Guantanamo is this guy. Mug'em. MUGM. Do you remember the other one now?
TJBQ.
Okay. MUGM slash. And then what was yours?
TJBQ.
BQ. And then we're going to pop that right here. Okay, fair enough. I think we're okay, though. Yep, we're okay.
So that's our flight plan?
That's just the origin
and
the destination.
Okay.
And it knows where we're at because we turned on all those systems that I told you about that shows you all our, So we'll come down to our flight pad, Mug'em, and we're going to have a departure. 10. And we'll just follow this guy, Eric.
Who's Eric?
This is a departure, what they call a standard departure. Okay, we'll execute. Do we need to execute? No, I think that's in there. We're good to go. Now let's go back to our plan and go to, see there, now here's all the waypoints we're going to hit.
Okay.
Now.
No, hey, carry on. Is that,
That's what I like to hear.
Hey,
that's what I like to hear.
What? I'm just glad we got this upbeat music going.
You have made my life.
Sorry,
I just want to tell you that.
Jason. Hey,
No. You've made my life, honestly.
Hey, I was 16 hours driving from Missouri to Utah just a couple days ago, so I'm still feeling a little road lag.
You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go straight in. We're just gonna go straight
Pilot's
in.
starting to fall asleep. Where was that coffee?
I'm telling you, that was really special.
Is that classic?
That was really special. I don't even know what's happening with our flight plan. Who cares?
Hey, folks, Jason's gonna get things ready. I'm gonna take a quick snooze.
DJBQ. Well, there's our arrival.
8-minute power.
There's our arrival. We're gonna do this visually, so we'll come in on 8. And we'll just insert that, and then we're done.
I was hoping to be eating chips and drinking ginger brew by now.
Oh, no, we got to get in the air for that. Okay, here we go, Kyle. No more messing around. Let's just see if our flight plan looks like anything that would be valuable to any human being on this planet. That's going to have us taking off. And yeah, that's a pretty straight flight plan, right? It's just a straight. I don't know what's going on over here, but we'll figure it out when we go.
Okay.
Kyle, I think it's time to get pushed back. Don't you think?
Sure, pushback. Request pushback.
Let's go to the external view. And they say there is no tug available. So we're going to have to do this all on our own. We're not getting pushed back. We're going to go straight to clearance.
Okay.
Let's just go straight. We're gonna go east. Depart east.
Navy Leeward ground HeadTrip 1 request taxi for takeoff east departure. HeadTrip 1 taxi to and hold short of runway 28 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 13.4.1 when ready.
Okay, are you
No
ready?
pushback, meaning we're gonna taxi ourselves out.
We're gonna taxi ourselves out.
All
Yeah.
right.
Usually, if you're at a gate, they give you pushback. I mean, we got full access to, so we can just go forward.
Okay.
But I do need to teach you the controls now. You ready?
Sure.
Okay. All right. On the left stick, on the throttle, yes. You kind of put your hand. That's how you're gonna do it. You see it down by your thumb. If you were to move your thumb down, there's a little blue button right there.
This one?
Yep. And I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you what that is. Click that.
Push it?
Yep. Parking brake off.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's go back out to our external view. There you go. All right, now come back internal.
Back inside? Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now,
What were we just looking
actually,
at outside?
let's go outside.
Okay.
Let's teach you the controls of a plane, right? So why don't you push your stick up and down?
Which stick?
That stick on your right hand
On the
stick.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Up, forward, and
Oh.
backwards. That's your
Okay.
elevator. Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna move your tail up and down. That's
Yep.
basically going up and
Yep.
down. That's how you go
Okay.
up and down. Makes
Okay.
sense, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you would expect.
Yep.
Go left and right. Those are your ailerons, and those are going to kind of tilt
Oh,
the
okay.
angle of your plane. So it's going to tilt your wings,
Okay.
up and down, and help you to turn. Now I want you to twist
Twist?
that thing.
To the left or the right?
Well, either way.
Oh.
That's your rudder.
Oh, wait. How did our screen just move?
This right here is going to help you to just play with that for a minute. Just move that around. That's your view.
Oh.
That's how you view.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's really sensitive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little
Oh.
sensitive, so you just kind of just give it a little there you go. See?
Okay.
So your rudder, left and right, that is what helps you to steer the plane. That's how you turn, right? That's
Okay.
your steering wheel, effectively.
Okay. Yeah.
And on the ground, that's going to help you, as you taxi, that's going to help you to turn, okay?
Okay.
So those make sense for the most part, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So just make sure. Okay, so those are up and down. This is gonna right and left.
Yep.
Those are okay.
Yep, you got it. Those are your primary controls, okay?
Okay, right and left, up, down, and then. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, and then it's gonna.
And
So,
it'll start to feel a little natural
the rudder,
to you.
the rudder, which back here,
Yep.
that's. Am I going to be doing twisting and turning? I mean,
You can, yeah.
Okay.
What I tend to do, and this is probably, totally, I don't know. There's a way you can coordinate your turns, but I typically like to tilt the plane,
Uh-huh.
and then if I want to sharpen my turn, I'll use the rudder and just kind of
Okay.
let it steer me
Yeah.
along.
so if I'm turning, if I want to turn, let's see, that's going to turn.
that's going to turn you left. If you push to the left,
It's going to. Oh,
it's gonna tilt
So,
your plane this way.
So I will go left.
Yep,
Hold
it
on.
will.
Hold on, let me come back up. Okay. And then the rudder twist to the left will also turn me left.
That's correct.
Okay.
It'll feel really
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
It'll feel really natural. Now, the rudder just kind of, it's sensitive, right? So you'll kind of just get a feel for it. This plane is
Yeah.
nice to take off, though, because it doesn't, like a little Cessna, you're wobbling around in the wind, and it's hard to keep straight on the runway a little bit when you're first doing this. This plane, I think you'll find, is pretty forgiving and likes
Okay.
to go straight on the runway.
Okay. All right.
Okay? Now,
Okay.
now look over, put your hand on the throttle.
That's my finger.
The throttle is the left hand
Oh.
controller.
Okay.
By your pinky, you're going to feel this little roller, right? You're going to feel a little roller.
Uh huh.
I want you to roll it towards you.
How much? I mean, what should I be looking for? What should be happening?
That is a good question. Let's go back inside and make sure this is working. Make sure
If I
these are your flaps right here. So why don't you roll your finger? I want to make sure.
Okay, when you say- are
it's
you
that
talking about
silver
this?
one. That silver one.
Oh, this.
That one.
I was pushing this. What is
Yep.
this?
That's something else. Don't worry about that for
Okay.
now. That
Okay.
silver one, roll it towards you. Right? Now go to your external view when you do that. And roll it towards you.
Okay. I just did. What?
Keep going. Roll it all the way down.
Hold on. Let me. Okay, roll. Oh, roll it.
Yep, and wait for it. Right? Those are your flaps.
Oh, the flaps are coming out. Okay.
Flaps are coming out.
Okay.
The flaps will give you lift, right? Here's your flaps right here. You've got them fully set.
Should I keep coming
28
all the way
degrees. I'm just showing you how they work.
Okay.
We'll probably set them roughly about here. About there when we take off.
Okay.
But they're going to do two things. They're going to
you just rolled them back in a little bit, didn't you?
I didn't.
Oh, you did?
You did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. So roll them away from you. There you go. See?
Putting them back
Yep.
in a little bit.
And leave them right there. That's a great setting for takeoff.
Okay.
Now go back to the internal view. It's about 8 degrees right here, I believe. Something like that.
Okay.
So it's at that setting right here. Let me see. Yeah, I usually set it at the 1. So that's where
flaps.
that is.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I'm going to set the ground spoilers. Don't worry about those for now. We'll talk about those later. You won't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Now your throttle. I won't have you actually move the throttle. Well, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Let's go to your external view.
Okay.
And why don't you move the throttle forward just a little bit?
Just a touch?
Yeah, and when you start moving, you can just pull back on it.
Okay, how much should I...
A little bit more. A little bit more. Make sure our brakes. There we go.
Okay.
Now you pull back. So that's pretty. And then your brake on your right hand. On your right hand,
Brake on my
you've got this little thing triggered by your pinky.
By my pinky.
Yep. All the way out there. Do you see it? You
Yeah.
feel it? That's your brake.
Oh.
Oh, we want to throttle forward.
Okay.
Now we're doing a reverse thrust. There you go. Look over at your engines over on the left-hand side.
Uh-huh.
Bring those down to 0.
Oh,
Like that. See where they're at 0?
oh.
But now they're in the red. When they're in the red, that's a reverse thrust. So bring them forward a little bit.
forward. I am forward, but I'm...
And stop right there. Now you're at pretty much idle. Forward a little more. And push the brake with your pinky over here. Yeah, just hold that down. The bad boy right here.
Oh, what? I can't see where...
This bad boy.
Oh, this.
That's your brake.
Oh.
So that's how you brake.
Okay, where do I put thrusters?
So put your thrusters a little forward.
Forward?
Just a little bit forward until that goes down to 0.
Okay.
Okay, now you're at idle, right? Like
Okay.
you're at idle right
So I
now,
can let
no
off the brake?
thrust. You probably could let off the brake and you'd be safe. So if you go back any further than that, that's a reverse thrust. And then, of course, everything forward is
Okay.
power speed ahead.
Okay.
This over here, right here, is your airspeed. This is how fast you're going,
Uh-huh.
your speedometer, so to speak. This is the RPMs and the thrust of your engines, engine
Okay.
1 and 2. They should work in tandem unless something goes wrong with one of your engines. Here's our fuel.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping we have enough to get to where we need to go. Your flaps are over here. This is your altitude right here. And this is your what's called your vertical speed. This is how fast you're going up or down.
Okay.
Feet per minute. Okay?
Okay.
So you'll watch those different that little fan. I'm probably going to have to move that little fan out of our way. That's not supposed to be in front of your views. So the other thing I'll teach you is you see that little silver dial over by your thumb
Yeah.
on the left-hand side. Why don't you twist that?
If I let go of this, it doesn't all of a sudden...
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay, so I twist it.
Twist
right or
that.
left?
Right. Let's go right first. See how it moves up this trim dial? Keep going. Keep going to the right.
It's all the way to
All the way to the right. Now go all the way to the left.
Oh, okay.
And you see what it's
Yeah,
happening?
I can see the back wings are...
So what that is when you're pulling up the yoke and your stick and you're pulling it back and a pilot doesn't want to have to sit and hold it back the whole time to get a certain angle of attack. So you can trim it and so that it'll kind of hold it at certain...
I'm going back.
There you go. There you go.
Put my brakes.
Go forward a little bit. Yep. And go put your thrust open. There you go. See, now you're coming back down to 0.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
So you ready to do this, Kyle?
Yeah.
I wanted to start them out on a heavy duty plane because
Yeah,
why
yeah.
not?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not? Really?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's go to your internal view.
Okay.
Now, if you press this button right here, that'll take you. If you ever get your view funky and you're
Oh,
like, oh my
okay.
gosh, I don't know how to get back to normal,
That'll
just press that.
recalibrate it?
That'll
Okay.
recenter it.
Okay.
Straightforward view. So let's just practice out. Let's get ourselves out to the runway. Here, let's.
I feel like I'm moving forward. How do I get to the
You
zero
could
again?
possibly be. Let's see. Here's your RPMs right here.
Uh-huh.
So as you go forward, that's going to be what you see up front. Now, what we can do, Kyle,
Uh-huh.
is we can bring these. This is going to be helpful to you, I think, in my mind. I'm going to pop this out, and I'm going to put this up here. How's that?
Yeah.
That way you have
Yeah.
a really good, solid screen of your controls. There we go.
Should I keep my this finger on the trigger here? I guess I'm trying to decide. I've already forgotten what.
How to hold it?
Well, yeah. Or what? Have I done anything with this yet?
No, I can show you. Why don't you try it? These are all camera angles. These are all camera angles. These are all camera angles, and these are all camera angles. So why don't you go ahead and move around with those ones a little bit? Push it to the left.
What? Okay, I am, but it's not.
Oh, it didn't do anything. Oh wait, now try it again. Do it again.
Oh.
Push it to the right.
Okay.
There, left. Now push to the left again. Right. That's kind of just moving your view
Oh, okay.
out the windows from left to right.
Okay, so now I've just reset it.
Now you've reset it. Now try moving this one here up and back. That'll move you back
Oh,
or
okay.
forward
Okay.
in the cockpit. Go to left and right. That'll move you from your seat over to
okay.
the, so that kind of gives you that type
Got
of
it.
motions.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Now try the other one down below that.
Below-
Push up and down on that one. That'll just give you your
Oh.
height. Your height.
Got it.
And once
Okay.
again, you can mess that up as much as you want and push the blue button,
And then it'll just
and you're back to the beginning.
reset it. Okay. All right.
That's what those are.
Okay.
I think that's the critical ones you need to know on that control.
Okay.
Short of that, I think we're in pretty good shape.
Okay.
So why don't you just give yourself just a tiny bit of thrust, and then you're
Yeah.
going to use your rudder
Yeah.
to guide you down.
Which rudder am I? So which rudder am I going to use to turn right?
You're going to twist this thing to the right, like this. So once your thrust has got you moving,
Okay.
and that's going to actually turn your plane, and you can just put a little thrust and go as slow as you want. And that's going to turn you. And see these little yellow lines down here? Those are your taxi lines. A little slower. That's a little. You went full speed on that one.
Oh wait. Okay.
We'll break it up a little bit, and then go to your right down that taxi line right
This
there.
to the
Yep,
right?
follow the yellow brick road. Yep,
Okay.
you got it. You got
Oh,
it. Yep,
boy.
yep. It's kind of a wide turning angle, but that's all right.
Oh boy. Okay. Am I turn? Oh.
Oh, whoa, that was me. That was me.
Okay. Okay. Let's try going out again a little bit.
There we go. Now you're full speed. You're like
Okay.
full speed.
Okay.
So
Oh,
just
okay.
you don't need too much thrust, and then just there you go. Use your brake as you need to.
Okay. Oh, what did I just do? What brake? Okay. What did I just? What,
The brake is. Oh, sorry.
That's right.
The brake is this trigger. Remember this outward trigger,
Oh, yeah.
not the inward trigger.
Okay. Am I going too fast again?
Yeah. Why don't you bring yourself down to idle and push your brake,
I
and
don't-
you're gonna hold short of this line. You're gonna line yourself up right against that line.
Okay. Okay. Moving up a little bit. Little.
Yep. You're still in reverse, so go forward. Yep, keep going forward. There you go. Just kind of edge yourself right up to that line.
Stay on the right side of the yellow.
No, you're gonna you put your nose right on that line.
Not doing it.
And by right on that line, I mean just like right to the right of that line, apparently. No. You're doing great. You're doing
Okay.
fantastic. And just kind of bring your nose up against that hold short line right there.
Okay, a little bit more.
You're doing fantastic. And now brake. Hold that brake down. And bring your thrust down to idle.
Okay, where's okay?
You're doing a little bit of reverse thrust right now, so bring it back up. Right there.
Oh, okay.
Right there. A little forward. Right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Now let's go inside.
All right.
Oh, wait. Hold your brake down.
Oh.
And why don't you go ahead and put on your parking brake just for good measure? Do you remember where that is?
It's inside.
Parking brake is this guy.
Oh.
That guy right there.
This. Wait,
That little blue button by your left-hand thumb.
Hold on. Give me a little. Okay, hold on. Left hand thumb. Okay, right here. That's the parking brake.
No, this one. Yep.
Right here.
Down a little further. There's a little blue button. That's it.
That's off or
That's it. Parking
on?
brake is on. So now we can go back. Yeah, well, you're great.
Okay.
So let's get our clearance. Shall we get our clearance?
Oh, okay. We got to get clearance, or just don't want to just. Take
Well,
off?
we got clearance to taxi.
Oh, yeah.
But we need to get tower clearance to take off.
Got it. Okay.
Navy Leeward Tower, head trip 1 at runway 28, ready for departure to the east. Head trip 1, altimeter 30, decimal 04, wind 359.12.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
Well, we'll find out.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28.
Okay, we have an altimeter setting. They tell us to set our altimeter at 3004. That changes with different air pressures, right? So
Okay.
we're just going to move this up to 3004. That makes sure that your altimeter is calibrated correctly, because if it's not, then your altitude can be just slightly off. And by the way, whenever they give you instructions, you always have to acknowledge them.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28, head trip 1.
3004 here. We'll bring down 3004 here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Okay. So let me just take a quick scan to make sure I'm not missing anything critical.
Okay.
But I think the basics are in place. Flaps are set at 1.
Okay, so we're good with the flaps. Because I don't even remember where the flaps were on here.
The flaps are that pinky roller. Remember that pinky roller on your left? That one.
That's right.
That's
yeah.
your flaps.
Okay, right. Okay.
That's your flaps.
So they're good where they're at.
I think they're good where they're at.
So that'll get us.
That'll give us. Yeah, and you'll still have to put. When we get it to the right speed, you'll still have to pull back and rotate that stick backwards and give you some lift. But
Okay. Right. Okay.
now you'll want to be watching this right here. I'm going to move this up to the screen as well.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Let's add this to the screen. Oh, you know what? That's funny. Wow, I do that once in a while. Oh, go ahead and reset view.
Oh.
Our YouTube viewers have basically been watching the map for, the last 5 minutes, but that's okay. We caught it for the important part.
All right.
So, are you ready for this, Kyle?
Yeah. Ready as
You'll ever be?
Yeah. At this juncture.
I'm going to put this up here so you can see them. You can refer to your controls. When you start to get lift, don't take this any further than about 15 degrees. Like go up to about 15, and you don't want to go up too high too fast.
Okay. I couldn't even stay on the road, Jason. Woo-wee.
So, right? Welcome to the family YouTube. I mean, here we go. We're ready to.
Have you ever had any co-pilot or pilot have a panic attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I sure have.
All right. Okay.
So you won't be the first.
Good. All right.
But I will tell you this. Well, let's get you lined up first.
Yeah.
So why don't you just slowly move yourself out?
Should I keep in this view at this point?
I think so. I mean, it's really the only view that a pilot would have, right?
Right. Okay, so I'm going to start easing out onto this.
Yeah. And you'll see your thrust up here. You see this thing? You're like just at almost a little tiny negative reverse thrust. So
what is this blue button again that I just pushed?
That's going to reset your view.
Oh, that's right. I'm already on.
That's going to reset your view. Yeah.
But I'm pushing this. I want to go outside view for a second. It's not letting me.
This thing's not working? Oh, you know why? I know why. Now try it. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So Now I want to get out onto that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right.
exactly what you want to do.
Okay.
This is fun.
I'm just wondering if I could see a little bit better well, I don't know, maybe not.
Well,
Maybe-
you can always, you know what?
Okay.
You,
Let's try it.
You can always move this to look out your window as you're turning too. You know, you can kind of just like give yourself a view that you
but
need.
Too many buttons are going to
Too many
confuse me.
buttons. See, Kyle's already starting to panic.
They're going to confuse me.
That's okay.
Okay.
Now think if you were in a real airplane right now and having to do this.
I don't want to think about that. Honestly. I'll get anxiety. But let's.
We'll
okay,
get here
so,
we'll one step at a time because you're
Yeah.
going to be flying at night soon enough.
Yeah. I want to do this in the daytime right now.
The sun might be
So-
down before we ever get off the
So if I
tarmac,
start,
frankly.
if I start with the thrusters, going forward,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna start turning it. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you're not going to want to gun it. Like just, watch these up here. Watch this little dot.
yeah, where am I?
So
Okay.
go forward a little bit. Maybe put it at about right under 5 or something like that. Give that a try.
Okay, I'm going forward a little bit, but it's
Forward.
Not,
A little
I'm
bit
not
more. A little
getting-
bit more. A little bit more. There's a little bit of a dead zone probably. Is it moving?
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, you know what? That's my fault again.
Oh, okay.
Go do it again. Go forward.
I'm going
There we
forward.
go. There we go.
That little blue thing is
That's
where.
it. That's it. That's it. Now you're going to have to take off your parking brake though.
Oh. Which one was the parking brake again?
That's the blue button by your thumb down
This
there.
one down here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
Now things are starting to happen.
I hope I didn't burn up my brakes. Okay.
That's possible. We won't need them until we
I'm gonna
land
start
in
easing
Puerto
out a little
Rico.
bit.
There you go. This is going to start happening.
I'm
Yes.
feeling-
Yes.
Oh, there's some movement.
Yes, there's some
Okay.
movement. Okay, slow back. Use your
Okay.
brake a little bit. Keep you not going. Okay, now start
Oh.
rudder left. Yes, you're a natural. You're a natural. Runway 10. That's the one we selected.
Okay.
Go a little forward. And you can just kind of park yourself right in the middle of the runway on top of 10, and that's about where you want to be. The good news is you have a fairly long runway, so we have some leeway. I mean, it's gonna be a little forgiving.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're looking good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's stop. Get yourself lined up just so you feel like you're lined up really just straight
Am
on
I-
that runway,
Okay.
and then
Am I-
break off
how do I
and
know
go
if
back
I'm
to
lined
idle.
up?
That's good. That's really good.
Okay. Brake.
Break it down.
Oh, what? Did I just hit the wrong brake?
Mm-hmm,
Oh,
probably.
Yeah. Okay. I
There you go.
keep hitting this little button right here.
Yeah. I don't
What
blame
is-
you. That is just that button that you're always hitting is what's called the smart cam, and it'll when you're flying over points of interest, it'll kind of just try to think of what the most interesting thing to look at is.
Okay, what am I hearing outside?
Yeah, that's your reverse thrust. Your reverse thrust is pretty
Oh.
much full blast.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Now you're down to
Back down to 0.
right.
Am I good?
Are those sounds kind of?
Oh, okay.
Is your heart beating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
That's what I thought.
Why is this so scary? I can't die.
You can't die.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, I got the
Yeah, you got a
thrusters.
reverse thrust. Yeah, I can tell you that you like those reverse thrusts. That's your
Yeah.
safety net.
Why do I do? It's going on its own. I just take my hand off and it just goes back. So, okay.
I'll
Alright,
trust you on that one.
Okay, I'm going. No, seriously, I took my hand off and it just does
It
that
just
on
kind
its
of
own.
just goes
Yeah,
back. Okay. So
I'm
go
pretty
forward
sure.
just a little bit.
Okay, go forward.
Yeah, forward. See, now that comes down to 0, and then keep going forward, and then it starts going in the positive, and that RAV will disappear. So keep going forward.
Okay. Okay, now what?
Okay, why don't you okay, we're moving now, so we're going to commit ourselves, okay?
Yeah.
So use your rudder to steer to keep yourself centered on the white line as much as you can, and just start putting your thrust at about 50%. Let's go gun your thrust a little bit.
Okay, I'm going straight. Okay,
Yep.
so gun my thrust.
Yeah, not all the way, not the full, but gun it a bit.
Okay.
Keep going, 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 keep going. All right, now why don't you just give it a full gun?
Okay.
Full gun.
Full gun.
Okay. Use your rudder
Rudders.
to guide you left and right. Keep you on and when I tell you, when I tell you, we're going to have you pull back a little bit on that stick, okay?
Okay.
Just keep on that tarmac. Keep on that tarmac. Keep on that tarmac. And why don't you pull back? Keep up.
Pull back.
Now look up at this gauge right here. Keep yourself at about 15%.
I can't see the gauge, but
All the way at the top here. I don't. You're gonna want to pull up.
I'm pulling up. I'm all the way up. Oh,
Okay, that was a good practice run.
I'm shaking, brother. I crashed into the water. Okay, so I pulled up, but there was only.
You know what happened?
delayed.
I can tell you what happened.
Yeah.
You look at your thrust here. Your thrust is not at full.
Oh, I wasn't.
I don't think you were. You got it all the way
Well,
pushed up.
I didn't start. I don't think I was at full like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
When you
So what you'll do is you'll start it just to make sure that these two engines are in sync and they're stabilized, and then you're just going to gun it for.
That's where I'm
for
not
the
sure
first
to
little-
look at. Okay, so where am I? Okay,
Yeah.
when
So
you say engines.
these are your RPMs.
Okay.
So and that's where you can look to see. Hey, if this says REV, that means you're in reverse thrust. Mm-hmm. So what happens is this. We'll show you again. And we're going to do this light speed. You ready to do this at light speed?
Yeah.
We're going to do this at light speed.
Restart.
Now that we've now
wanna put
yeah,
this
bring
back.
that back to yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
mid?
Yeah, no, zero thrust.
0. Okay.
For now.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I mean,
hey, look,
okay, so we're back.
we're back. We're going to
Okay.
rock this thing. We're going to rock this thing.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
for whatever reason, external power's not working, but nobody around here cares, right?
That what? That's not working?
External power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just, so let's just wait for it.
But don't
Right.
you start it
There
down
we go.
here?
There we go.
Oh, the APU?
Yep, we're going to start the APU. I'm going to turn on our lights, and we forgot to turn on our taxi lights anyway, so we'll do this better than we did it last time. Okay? APU, that's going to kick that APU on, and we don't even have to go outside because I'm going to show you down here. Let's turn these up. These are, oh, wow, goodness.
That was fun. I mean,
Right?
I'm excited to do
Right?
this again.
Yeah, you're going to get this. Let's go to the external view and make sure we're even getting any type of action on the APU.
I mean, you knew I was going to crash the first time anyway.
I didn't. But you know what? Our APU started up, and that's good news.
Okay.
I didn't know you were going to crash, but I think you're not going to crash this next time.
Okay. All right.
At least not immediately. I mean, eventually.
I made it out over the water, though.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
So just forward thinking for me, once I get up, what is my next? I mean, once I've got lift and I'm up, am I going to want to start turning?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah. But we have time to do that because we're
Okay.
we're not even like really following a flight plan that well. We're just kind of going rogue a little
Okay.
bit. And that's just easier. Usually I load up a complete flight plan and there's actually maneuvers to each individual and you just literally follow from point to point to point.
Okay.
You can turn on autopilots. It'll actually do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes time to tell it. You got to tell it where you want to go, and sometimes it's
Yeah.
just.
Okay. So that thing on the left, that handle in the cockpit, is that this right here?
Yeah, that's your right one.
It's my
This
that's
thing.
This one?
Like
Really?
Pull it
So
back. Watch it. Pull it back. Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's what
Should
that
I
is.
have that on my left?
No, because if you,
Okay.
I don't. You can. I mean, but like it's on the right over here for this guy, right? Because you can
Oh,
you can
right.
fly it from either location, and
okay.
they can. So
Okay.
I've always flied. I've always flied.
Yeah.
I've always flown with the stick in my right hand
Okay.
and the throttle in my left. That's just me.
Got it.
I mean,
Okay.
you could do either or clearly because
Okay.
these guys are going to have to use that. But ECAM up. Oh goodness. Let's try that again. ECAM up. Just so because in the
Wait,
daytime, it gets
Sorry.
really hard to, really hard to see these. Oh goodness. Okay, hang on. Is that me or is that you?
I'm yeah. I don't
Okay.
think it's me.
Okay, so here we'll
Maybe
do this.
maybe it was though. I'm anxious to start.
I
pushing
know,
buttons
I
again.
know. Right.
All right.
Now you're
Yeah.
ready. Now you
Yeah.
know you kind of got the feel for it. So let's come back up top.
Do I have the parking brake on?
Yeah, you do right now, which is good.
Okay.
Which is good. We want that.
Yeah.
We'll give ourselves some oxygen here in the cabin. We'll turn these on.
Yeah, I could use some oxygen.
And remember, we're going to turn these bad boys on, too.
Okay.
Fuel pumps on.
Yeah.
This time we're not going to make the mistake of forgetting the bleed. The APU bleed we're going to turn on right now.
Okay.
And I think that puts us in a position to come down and start the engines.
Do we need to look outside? No.
We will here shortly. Let's flip engine 1. Well, no, here's a couple things that you can see. Watch this. I'm going to put this up top, and I'm going to put this up top, and I'm going to put this guy up top. Come on now. Hold tight. All right, this is what we want.
I wonder if I should have my phone closer just in case. I don't even know what time it is.
Yeah. You know what? That's probably not a bad idea.
Because I know I'm going to get flying and then I'm going to be complete oblivious to
life.
any calls that are coming in, especially if it's over there. So let me.
And the reality is, there we go.
Hold on.
Yeah. Why don't you move that fan away? Because that one's
Can you
kind
hold
of.
that just for a second?
I can. Hey, we have a viewer.
What?
We have a viewer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that might be us. Maybe we're the viewer.
Yeah, that's.
But I don't see why we don't have. Yeah, that's out of the way. I don't.
Hold on.
Even more. Even just twist that so it's like just completely.
Hold on. Gosh. Pick up some.
Oh, hey, what's this game called? I kind of want to get it. Hey, we have a viewer, man.
We have a viewer?
Yeah,
Hey.
Siram West.
Hey, welcome.
That's fantastic. Welcome, Siram. We really enjoy you.
Being here with us.
I may as well. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Were you here for my first crash?
Microsoft
Did they just
Flight. Clight. No, I didn't type that correctly. Flight. And by the way, viewer, I want you to know we do respect your time as much as it doesn't feel like we do. Oh, it's ginger ale time. Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. There you go. There you go. Right there. CW. Crime West. Just a solid fella. I saw him crash. Right? Right?
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, look, I'm telling you something. I had this man in my house, I don't know how long ago, years ago, playing Slender Man in my basement, alone in the dark, and that frightened him. But I've never seen the look in this man's eyes like I did just now. This man
He could hear my heart.
I could hear his heart beating from across the couch. So thank you for joining us. This is just really just such a pleasure to have Crime West or Kyram West. I don't know. You'll have to.
Forgive us.
Now we're gonna get going. Like
Yeah.
I know it took like 6 hours to load the plane up the first time. That's not gonna happen this time.
Yeah.
Because Kyle knows what he's doing now.
Yeah.
We've got the engines running. Do we
I've
have the
got
engines
experience.
running? Did we? No, we don't have the engines running. We better start the engines. No, wait. Yeah, we better start the engines. Okay, here we go.
Do we?
Oh, yeah.
The fuel is back up to where it was.
The
from
fuel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it
See, now-
restarted everything.
Now we got more fuel.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Right?
Puerto Rico. Here we come.
Puerto Rico. Here we come.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Engine number 2.
Okay.
Why don't you take us outside?
Yep. There we go.
Now I got to tell you, viewer, you have to admit,
1.
this is one of the most satisfying things you'll ever see on YouTube,
There.
right?
Oh yeah.
That right there.
at
That's just
that.
like, that's joy in a can.
Mm-hmm.
Just in a can. Okay, let's go right back on out to, and let's make sure that stabilizes up. Now you can see everything just starting to move up, right? You've got up here.
Okay.
Yep, and you can see that up there too.
Uh-huh.
You got N2. That spins up. That starts to increase the temperature of the engine right here, up above. And then right above that, you've got your N1, and that starts to spin up. Because that's the way turbines work, I guess. They have these multiple... I don't know what they have. I'm not an engineer, but they have stuff in them. Wouldn't you think they have stuff?
They've got to have stuff.
Okay, so let's go back to...
Engine 1?
Engine number 1, and let's do this. Okay. Let's make sure.
Now typically, if you were just flying this by yourself, you would be doing all this from these controls somewhere?
Yeah, for the most part.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you can still use the mouse, and I do. I do use the mouse and keyboard, too.
Okay.
But it's a combination of those for me. Now,
okay.
I want to get to the point where I finally have rudder pedals, because your rudder is supposed to be used with floor pedals.
Okay.
But, who knows? Maybe Santa Claus. Maybe Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, huh?
And hold short of runway 28 using taxiway Alpha.
Probably not, though.
Contact tower on 13.4.1 when ready.
Okay, they got us...
Hold short runway 28 using taxiway Alpha HeadTrip 1.
You turned those
Fair
off
enough.
last time, right?
Yeah, but let's just let them do our air traffic control for us. How's that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're loading up.
Do we need to
Engines
put-
are spooled.
Did we need to put in our destination, any of that, or?
Yeah, we probably should. Or do we just fly without... Just fly?
Yeah, sure.
We just... Because I got a map. Let's just
yeah.
let's just
Okay.
make life really easy. That way we we have nothing to guide us other than our own brains
Okay. All right.
and your nerves, your
Yeah,
steel
yeah.
nerves.
My heart is
Your
now
steel nerves.
back to normal, so I can. I mean,
Right.
we're good.
Okay, why don't you set the flaps where they need to be? Let's see if you've learned
flaps.
from
Hold on, let me remember.
pilot school.
Okay. So flaps was down. Hold on. It's on my left. That's this right here.
Yeah, you got it.
One or two.
Yeah, flaps are... I would leave it at 1.
Okay. All right. There.
I would probably leave it 1. Now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to show you something that you haven't seen yet before.
Oh, you're gonna try and confuse me again?
No. This is going to
Okay.
make your life easier.
Oh, all right.
Check this out. Here's the runway.
Uh-huh.
Let's just show our viewers what we're watching here.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that's up and running. Okay, so here's your plane, right?
Okay.
As you move, you'll be able to watch yourself move along
okay.
that line,
Okay.
and you can just line yourself up. We're going to be taking off at runway 10.
Okay.
Now, here's something you probably didn't know. The numbers of runways represent the degrees of your bearing. Like, remember back in Boy Scouts when you went 90 degrees,
Oh,
45
compass?
degrees. Compass. Think
Yeah.
of compass.
Okay.
North is 0,
Yeah.
right? East is 90.
Really? Okay.
South is 180.
So-
West is 270.
So this is barely off north.
This is barely off of... Actually, this is...
Oh, wait,
this,
no, excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm
this
thinking 0 is
This is
north.
going to go east because
Yeah.
think 95 degrees is east.
Right.
So
yeah.
what you do is you take the 10 and add a 0 to it, and that is the bearing you're going to head. Pretty close to it, right? Rounded up from
Okay.
99. So it's 100 degrees. This one, if you were to take off on this runway over here on the right-hand side,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be taking off at roughly 280 degrees, or
Okay.
this is the
Just the
exact
opposite.
270. You got it.
Okay. All right.
So, anyways, that's just a little FYI. Should we rock this, Casbah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we've got the essentials. I mean, we've skipped all the checklists, but that's okay. Let's go back to the reset the view, and I'm just going to let you do your magic.
Okay. So, we're ready to just start going.
Oh, I'm ready. I don't know if you're ready, but
no,
I'm
okay.
ready.
Yeah. All right.
I'm ready to watch you do it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to take off my parking brake. Hold on. Back off. Wait, how do I back off?
Actually, back off in this case is forward because you're at full reverse thrust.
Oh, okay.
See how that works when you're looking up there?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, back there. That's where I'm at, right?
Yep, just right back to
Okay.
idle.
Now I need to take off the parking brake,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to remember where that was. Is that on my left?
Yep.
But it's this one, this blue one down here,
Yes.
right? Okay.
There you go, man. You're golden.
Okay. All right.
Oh, whoops,
whoa,
sorry, that
whoa.
was me. Or you.
Hey,
Who knows?
Okay. Quit messing around, Jason.
Okay. And if you need to know where your bearings are over here, come over here, and there's your reference chart. Now, I will admit, Kyle, I kind of threw you to the wolves in this plane. I'm not going to lie.
This is an awesome plane, though.
It is an awesome plane. It really is. It's just a fun plane to fly.
Okay. I'm going to take it nice and easy on this one, though, because I do not want to go out in the grass.
No.
No.
I mean, if you do, there's been worse things to happen in this world.
Right. This is good practice for me to try and keep the plane straight.
Fairly good practice.
Okay, maybe going
And you're going to want to go to the right, correct?
Yeah.
That's going to take you over to runway 10. And when you get over there, the good news is, now you got a little bit of wind. That's interesting. But you remember how we said we used real-time weather for Guantanamo? You got a little wind. You got a little wind, but nothing that you can't handle.
Okay. All right. Well.
Do you know how I can tell?
No.
Well, I'll show you right up here.
Is there one of those socks, wind socks?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay. I didn't see it, but you saw it, and that's
the important part. That's why you have a first officer, right?
okay. Okay.
I mean, an uncredentialed first officer. But, nonetheless, I don't think there's anybody to keep us off the runways today. See, there's that windsock up there, right in front of you.
Am I going too fast?
Nah.
Doing all right?
Typically, you want to keep your ground speed maybe around 20 or something like that.
I don't know where the ground speed is. There's a little doggy that just...
The irony is I don't either. I did, and I'm looking, and...
Whoa. Am I going... I think I'm going a little...
I thought the ground speed was, I can't remember where it's located right here on this display. It should be right in front of us, but for whatever reason.
Okay.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Okay, good.
Now, we're going to want, some good thrust.
Yeah.
Once you're going, we'll eventually pull it back to not be max, but let's just, we'll just, there you go. See, it's
Just take out
what
one
a
of those
natural.
lights.
What a natural.
I remember the last time you said that.
Yeah. I remember that too. That was funny, huh?
Okay, I come up to this line and then we get
And then
clearance.
you stop. Yep. And she's going to give clearance for us because we got our automated AI bot here getting our ATC communications rolling.
Wait, hold on. I need
Maybe a little further.
little further.
Yeah, just a little closer to the line. I mean, that's what I suspect. I think we're close enough that we'll get clearance here. You can even run over top of the line if you want. There you go. Try that. See if we get clearance. If not, if she's not awake, then we'll do it on her.
Am I at zero?
You're a little bit reverse thrust. See up here? Oh, whoops, sorry. That was me. That's me. Sorry, guys. Right up here. If you can see it down here.
24.7 or whatever.
Yeah, you see that REV? That means
Yeah.
you're still in reverse. So go a little forward until that REV disappears, and you'll be at idle at that point in time.
Should that number, the 21, be dropping?
Yeah, in theory. Yeah, there you go. Oh, wait.
okay.
Keep going.
I
I don't know
I'm
what I'm
still
talking
kinda
about.
confused.
Look, you're being trained by someone who's really just kind of making this stuff up on the fly. So,
Okay.
as long as you're moving forward, I think life is really
I'm not moving, and I haven't gotten any clearance or what.
no clearance. Let's just see what's going on with the ATC bot. That's really disappointing because she's supposed to be doing her job and she's not doing her job. So let's just turn her off and let's. Oh, probably because did we ever get clearance to taxi? We may not have.
Oh, we didn't.
But you know what?
That's hey, we're making our own.
Tower HeadTrip 1 at runway 28 ready for departure departing.
Oh, that's why. They told us to take off runway 28, and we decided to go on 10. So
Oh.
that's okay, though. We're not moving.
Cleared
Here-
for takeoff runway 28.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen, guys.
So-
We're going to go to runway 10, and they'll complain. They'll complain. But you know what? Sometimes that's why we can't have nice things.
HeadTrip 1 acknowledge last transmission.
I'm working here, bro.
Is that because of the wind?
Probably. Yep. Probably.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 HeadTrip 1.
So we're clearly not taking off on the most ideal runway, but you know what? We're going to do it. You ready for this?
Yeah.
We don't have clearance on this runway, but
So we're just going to do it.
we're just going to do it.
Okay. So here we go.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go. Okay.
Your flaps are set. Your trim. Make sure your trim's down to 0. I think it is.
My trim.
Yeah, if you look at your external view, yeah, see that trim right there is on the white line, so that's neutral. You're okay there. Beautiful. And by the way, just want to continue to show our appreciation to Cry and Whist.
Hey there.
Just an amazing, either fella or gal. You can let us know. You can let us know. Or you don't have to.
Yeah.
But we're just excited, to have you along the ride. We have ginger ale. No, actually, it's ginger beer.
Oh, yeah.
The best ginger
Premium.
beer.
It's a
Premium.
premium,
And what's it
yeah.
called?
Fever tree.
Fever. But we got to get up in the air, and we got to get to cruise profile before
Okay.
we can pull out the flight service snacks.
Wait, how come it's... Okay. Can I just go?
Yeah.
We ready?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Should I give it all?
Yep, give it all. Give it everything you got. Give it everything you got, and get your. Oh wait, now something's going on. Like I'm hearing clickety clack. Are you?
Yeah. What,
Okay. Reset your view, and rudder. I'm hearing clickety clack, so I don't know where your flaps are at this point in time. Hopefully they're where they need to be, but I'm not gonna pull your view away. We're just gonna trust.
okay. When do I start pulling up?
I would say, you know what? Just do it now. Not too hard though.
Okay.
Not too hard.
Okay.
Not. Okay, come back down. Okay, just keep it right there, steady. Keep it right there, steady. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down.
Down.
Leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
How
you
much
go.
down?
Just let it relax a little bit.
Relax?
See, yeah, because you're stalling speed. So bring this. Is this back to?
I don't know. I don't even know where I'm at.
Let's just see. Let's just give this a try. What's happening? Your flaps must be like full blown rock and roll because you're push this down. The problem is we want to keep our airspeed up. So I'm gonna quickly see where your flaps are. Why don't you pull your flaps all the way up? Roll it away from you.
Roll it away.
Mm-hmm.
HeadTrip 1
Okay.
acknowledge last transmission.
Because we need speed. Yep. That's. See, we're not the Challenger space shuttle.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's bring that down. Bring this thing down to level.
What do you mean down?
Just
So
close
turn-
to level, maybe a
turn to
little
the
bit
left?
up. Yeah, you can turn to left. Bring it to the left a little bit. Let's just see. Hang on a second. Auto throttle.
Did my flaps come back in?
Okay, we're coming back up. Your flaps. Let's look at your flaps. Yeah, your flaps are up. Let's
Okay.
reset this. Your trim, though, that's the problem. Let's bring your trim.
What's the trim?
This one right here.
Okay, turn it. What? Which way?
Bring it back all the way to the white line for now.
So left?
Yeah, I think so. Is it doing anything?
I don't know.
All right, let's see if we've got some kind of autopilot crap going on. Flight director. Let's take off auto thrust. Autopilot's not on. I mean, we're in the air, so that's
Yeah.
that's good news.
Yeah.
That's solid.
I'm flying.
But the trim.
I'm flying, Jason. But
So that's the fascinating part. Our trim is what's giving us grief.
we're still
Uh-huh.
going up, huh?
Let's see which direction we're going.
Is that because of the wind, maybe, or?
Yeah, we're going straight south, so that's fun. It looks like we're going back down
Oh,
to.
we want to go east, right?
Yes, in theory that is correct.
Should I just crank
kinda
it to the left?
I would say crank it to the left if you can, and we'll try to figure out this trim problem. The trim problem is certainly an issue. And you can use this map for reference, Kyle, if you'd like. This is the direction you're headed, and this is the direction we want to go.
Okay. I'm just going to keep cranking. I'm up high enough that I don't need to worry about...
Yeah, unless you stall.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we may as well at this point in time. I think it's probably good that we just... Let's just start here.
But my thrust is good? Or...
Yep. We'll fix that here shortly. Why don't we go back inside the cockpit?
I'm going to level this out just a little bit, and then I'm going to...
There you go. We're starting to head the right direction. That's a loud plane, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's genuinely a very loud plane.
I'm going to head right for the moon. Okay, looks like I'm now heading south, or east, right?
Yep, you're going east. So now we're going in the right direction, because if you look at this, here's Cuba, here's where we're at, and here's where we want to go.
Why is it that when okay, now I was letting go, it's like wanting to... Can I level it out just a little bit, or...
Oh, yeah.
Am I still going up, or...
David Stringfellow is giving us some pretty relevant advice at this point in time. Your wheels are still down.
Oh.
And that could
yeah, do you know what? We need to bring those up.
that could result in a little bit of damage. So why don't you bring your wheels up?
How do I do that?
Click that up.
This up?
Yep.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. You know, it's always good to have...
It's a good thing.
It's always good to know you have good neighbors. They make good fudge, and they have excellent aviation advice.
Good advice.
Because I'm focused on playlists. I can't even hear in my own headset at this point in time. This is a loud airplane. Let's go back inside the cockpit.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I mean, that's a little...
Okay,
that's...
now, how do I get my... So that's the view, but... It seems like I want to be able to... Hold on, let me...
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. We've got a few people taking exception to us giving too much recognition to Cryon Wist because Streamed Ham 17 is a little upset that we're not giving thanks to him too. So, Streamed Ham.
Hey,
number one, I'm going to give you
shout out
to Streamed Ham just for that name, just for that name.
Good name.
And and David Stringfellow says he's waiting on edge. I mean, they're just literally at the edge of their seat on what is this? Is this a Wednesday night?
Good.
It feels like we're heading to the moon, and that just doesn't feel right, does it?
Yeah. Don't I need to?
It's that trim.
A little bit?
It's that trim. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, you just stay put there.
Okay.
Let me see. Nope. See, that's locked. It's not letting me. Okay, we'll figure this out. There's something locking up our trim. Oh, I know what it is, I think. No, I don't know what it is. Let's pull these back to the climb position. Oh, wait, you're going to have to do it with your...
Oh, which...
Move that back until you hit that climb position right here.
Okay, bring this back?
Yep, bring it back. Bring it on back. Bring it on back. There we go. Bring it on back again.
How much?
Right till you hit that climb. See that little...
To the red?
Yep, right. Keep going.
I want to drop down to the...
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now let's see... Because we got auto throttle on, right? So that's... Let's go back outside. Trim. Try to manually adjust the trim again.
Trim. Are you talking about... No.
Kyle's panicking again. Let me move up. No, see, I cannot get. That is a definite problem. It's a problem. I mean, we're up to 22,000 feet, so
Is that
I guess there you have that. We're making good progress towards Haiti, and so that's not bad. But let's go back inside. Let's figure this out. We've got to figure this out. I mean, it can't be that take off auto throttle. Maybe that'll do it. Maybe that'll do it. I just feel like this thing is really fighting us.
Well, we got the wheels up. That was good.
I can't. It's like this thing is stuck. Maybe there's like an emergency latch. Gravity. Nope, that doesn't sound good. I'm going to come down all the way. Let's move that back a little further into this auto throttle position.
That was.
Yeah. Yep. Your thrust there, right there.
Thrust back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right there. Right there. Not too. You see the trim's coming back. But what is making it auto trim? That's the one part that I can't. It shouldn't be doing that I'm aware of. We're just stuck at this 41% trim, which is going to keep you climbing till Timbuktu.
Whoa.
Let's see if David has some. David, could you please help us with the trim function on our Airbus A320, A230? We did. Oh wait, we're starting to level out a little bit.
Yeah, we are. I've been noticing that for the last just 5.
Actually, we're going
10
down
seconds.
at this point in time.
Uh-oh.
But that's okay. No. We got plenty of altitude.
Okay.
Once we figure out this trim, we are literally. I'm telling you, literally golden. Okay, we're gonna figure this out.
Do I need to start heading a little bit more? It seems like we're heading slightly south again. Or
Yeah,
do we need
generally a little bit to the left. I think we could use taking a little turn to the left pretty soon. And we got to keep our speed up. Oh, we're going like as fast as my Honda Civic. Yeah, I mean,
So I need to.
speed is an issue.
Okay.
Speed is definitely an issue.
So I need
let's see if we can get autopilot to cooperate with us a little bit. Let's put our altitude at like where are we at right now? 20. Let's put this at like 25. No. Let's put it at 23. Okay. And let's put our heading. What are we heading at? We're at a heading of it's right here, right in front of me, and I'm not seeing it. It's heading of.
Are we turning? Because the shadows are.
Yeah, we're turning just slightly to the left. Is what we're doing right now.
Okay.
It doesn't show our heading. You know, this is what you get when you don't set up a plane properly. When you just kind of get in the cockpit and you just take off. This is what you can expect. So. I'm pretty sure we're headed at about, I'm going to estimate it about, let's just go 90 degrees. Let's just go 90 degrees right here.
Whoop, I'm back.
Let's go 90 degrees. And 23, let's just try it. You want to say a quick prayer? Okay, that says no. That says Let's put your thing back up to climb.
Climb?
Mm-hmm. I think I know why the autopilot isn't gonna work. Yeah, right there, right in that D10, right there.
Okay.
Little further. Yeah, right there. Let's try it again. Oh no, that's auto thrust. Yeah, it's really. I know what's happening, and we're gonna fix it right now. Do you remember the code of the airport?
JDQ something.
I'll tell you what. JD. Do you feel like you're flying blind right now? Because I sure do. Let's see. TJBQ. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that was it.
TJB. You watch the instruments up on the other television.
At the top.
Not in database. Yeah. So we have to put in a. What was our beginning airport? Mugham.
Mug 'em.
Mug 'em.
Good. Yeah, good job.
Yep. We can do. I think had we followed protocol, it really is a life lesson at the end of the day. TJBQ. That when you follow the rules and you take the time to do your flight planning, things tend to work for you. When you don't do that, things can go terribly wrong. And you're still climbing, so you're about 27,000 feet. I'd rather go up than down. So let's go to our flight plan. And I'm just going to leave it at that. That's all we care about. Just straight come up here, and let's just turn this to the navigation mode. And there it is. Just follow that line. That's what you want to do. You want to follow that line right there. Okay, let's see. Crying West. Hey, it was fun watching this, although I'm going to go play some games with my cousin. I don't blame you. I'll have to watch it all the way through after you guys are done. I'm going to warn you. This could be a rough ride, but I'm glad you're coming back. Do A320s use an auto trim? David's trying to give us some guidance here. I don't. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think they do. Okay. Look. Do we need to show it? Let's just IRS initialize. You know, it's so funny because I've literally flown this plane many times, and when I'm just kind of, I don't know what to say. I feel like kind of lost. Do you feel a little bit lost, Kyle?
Hey, this is my first time.
He just feels normal. I mean, he's like, I'm in the clouds. I'm going towards some destination at the speed of.
Everything seems normal to me.
At a nice clip of 160.
Should I keep
knots
going towards that yellow?
Yeah. That's what you want to do. Follow that green line. Our speed is really problematic at this point in time. So let's.
We're going against the wind?
I can just turn the auto throttle off. Just jack that throttle to the top, and let's see. It is, though, jacked to the top, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. Do you want me to throttle it up?
Yeah, just full-blown throttle.
Full-blown throttle. Is our speed increasing? Where's the speed at?
You're looking at it right on the left-hand side. And we're actually at about 170 knots, which is nothing to write home about. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
We want to be up closer to like 240 knots.
Oh. So.
But we are making progress. I mean, like you do it one way or you do it the other way.
Both engines are on, right?
That's a good question. Yeah, like look at this. Look at like our engine thrust. We have an issue. We literally have an issue, and I don't know what it is. David? See if David can Google for us. Oh, there it goes. See, there goes your thrust. It just now we're up. Now we're up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you didn't do anything.
Well,
right?
Other than we thrusted and then maybe there was a delay. Is that normal? To have a delay and then you.
No, shouldn't be, but
Okay.
Well, let's look outside. Let's see if we can see anything. I think we're still in the middle of the ocean. Where are we? You're gonna want to take a hard left.
Oh wow, we're. Am I coming down? It almost feels like I'm going.
You are going down. Is it letting you turn?
It was, and then I'm fully turned.
this airplane has decided to kill us. I'm convinced of it. None of this is normal behavior.
Maybe because we took off.
And we're headed
without
straight
permission.
back down to Panama if we're not careful. I mean,
Yeah, it's not.
but look at this. We have this little spot here that we can land in Haiti, and maybe we ought to reset our expectations here. You know, there's got to be a place here on the left side of Haiti to land. So we have got. Now you're turning. Give that a yank to the left.
It's.
There you go.
Just
There
like
you
that.
go. There you go. Folks, we're landing in Haiti. You know, Dave says, so far, I'd get in the plane with you guys.
Thanks,
I
David.
took a slow flight from SLC to St. George in a four-seater a few weeks ago for a conference. We were going slower than you. So you know what?
Is that Haiti over there?
That's those are yes, that is Haiti. That's exactly where we're going. I can't tell you if there's an airport over there, but we're gonna look for one. So,
What?
oh, so Dave, was it a Cessna? Maybe the Haiti Air Force doesn't want you to come in airspace, and that's a very, very good possibility. Now let's see if we can lower. We're going to have to start to descend. I mean, we're pretty high. Let's get down low, maybe down to 10,000 feet, and that'll give us a better view. I mean, we're
Where's our feet? Where
right
does
here.
it show?
Right, see this thing right here? We're at 31,000 feet,
So
and
we
now
wanna get
you're
down to
and you-
10,000?
yeah, and you can tell because see this vertical feet? You're going down at about 6,000 feet per minute.
So I'm dropping good?
Oh, I mean, you're dropping like dangerously. Oh, you know what you're going to have to do?
What?
Watch your speed over here. See the speed
Drop-
over here?
drop
You
the
don't
speed?
you don't want that to get into the barber shop pole. So
Okay.
so drop your throttle a bit,
It's probably because
like a lot, and pull up.
Oh,
You're fine for now. You're fine for now. But soon, see when you get into that territory, the yellow speed,
yeah.
that's when you're starting to play games. Oh, there you go. Now, see, now this isn't necessarily how pilots do it, folks. But
What?
we are going fast now.
Yeah. Should I drop it back more or?
You know what? You're still going down. You don't need throttle. You got enough speed. Oh, that doesn't look like great terrain. That doesn't look like anything that we're going to land on. But you know what? We'll find it. We will find it.
Okay.
Oh, this
so
is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
What should I be doing?
You know what? Just do what you're doing. You know?
Do I need to go back
They always
up
say
a
when
little
you
bit?
do when you do performance evaluations for employees, they always say you never want to tell someone just keep doing what you're doing. That's a poor management evaluation. That doesn't help anybody. That provides no constructive feedback. So I would say just keep
We're
doing what you're doing.
Still dropping. Do we want to keep dropping?
Yeah, I think let's come all the way down to like 10,000 feet.
Oh, really? Okay. So
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe not 10,000 because that mountain could be higher than it looks. But let's go to 15,000 feet.
Okay. So I'm still Am I dropping at a good?
Yeah,
Speed?
you're great. You're great.
Okay.
Trim. Look at trim.
Trim. We're.
Our trim's back to normal, so that's positive.
Okay.
Something I don't get that trim. I just don't get it. Let's see if it's even responding to us. Nope, it's not responding. That was our biggest problem.
That's weird.
So I'll have to figure that one out.
All right.
Whether or not Haiti wants us in their airspace, we'll at least get permission. Should we get some clearance? Port-au-Prince?
Port-au-Prince.
No, I don't want flight following. That was me just. Oh, you know what? Let me get you a ginger ale and some chips. I think that's half of our problem. So, we're not officially sponsored by Hawaiian brand kettle style potato chips luau barbecue yet, but we hope. Oh, we got a squawk code that we have to deal with. They're only going to pay attention to us if we put in our squawk.
We're,
One radar contact 10 miles north of Mike.
Kyle?
Delta Alpha
yes, sir.
210.
Wait a minute. That's got a good seal on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you a ginger beer and
yeah.
and some chips. And I'm going to introduce you to the official snack of the, you know what? Here, I want to know, does any string fellows out there know what the official snack of HeadTrip Air a World Tour is? If you do, you win a co-pilot slot. No, sorry. You win a pilot slot
Ooh.
in our next leg. So he's ready to aim for some wings. Cryam wants to get this game now. Yes, it was a Cessna.
Go for another.
Let me get your ginger ale. Let's request flight service here. Those are good.
Yeah, those are nummy. Got
Dang,
a little,
Kyle.
little kick to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
HeadTrip 1 ATC. Services terminated. Good day.
Well,
We'll open
now
up.
we're at
Kyle's
we're at
form.
17,000 and dropping still. Do we want to keep? You said something about 15, right?
There's your ginger beer, Kyle.
Oh, beautiful.
There's something about ginger ale on flights. It really is just a magical experience.
It helps settle your stomach.
Yeah, I agree.
This is Jason's first experience with Beaver Tree Premium Ginger.
that is really good.
Yeah, isn't it?
That is really, really good ginger beer. And now I would like to introduce you to the premium snack, the official premium snack of HeadTrip Air World Tour, and that is
Oh,
peanut butter M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms. Right? Right?
oh! Look at that.
Some people call them peanut rudder M&Ms, but I find that to be a little campy. So we just
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is
Ooh.
that just got good.
Gardettos. I'm thinking I want to get it. Do you have the Game Pass to get it? Well, considering I don't know what you're talking about, but then again, I am almost, 50. So I don't really know what you're talking about. Game Pass. So that must be like the Xbox Game Pass, right? If you have the Xbox Game Pass, Unlimited, Microsoft Flight Simulator is included in the Game Pass. So it says, do you have to have the Game Pass to get it? No, you don't have to have the Game Pass to get it. It is available on the Xbox Series X and Series S, but not the Xbox One. And of course, it's available on the PC as well. You can buy it standalone. You can buy it on Steam. You can buy it on the Microsoft Store, or you can get it with the Game Pass. So you have your choice, and it's a fantastic game, and you will learn how to fly. Believe it or not, despite watching us, and frankly, I'd be glad to fly alongside with you. We could do a side-by-side co-op mission.
We've got a dog in the cockpit.
Is that an airport? We got a dog in the cockpit. Is that an airport over there? No, that's a little town over there. But I think we need to get out of the mountains. There is no way we are going to have a safe landing in these mountains. Oh, right up there.
Where are you looking?
Look beyond the ridge and those mountains. It looks like it flattens out, and there's some civilization up there.
Okay. Right.
Straight ahead, almost.
Yeah. Okay.
So what we want to do is we want to get down to flight level 10,000. I think we're safe at 10,000.
Okay.
We might have to do a spin around because we're going to have to get a lay of the land.
Okay, we're gonna start dropping here. This is awesome.
This is awesome. If you ever wanted to vacation in Haiti, well, I can't imagine there'd be a more beautiful place on the earth. Now, I have been to Dominican Republic. I have not been to Haiti. But Dominican Republic is beautifully fantastic. Hang on a second. My wife came in.
I only crashed the first time.
She's trying to communicate something about the dog.
But
Oh, I certainly can. I certainly can. Because she's in Layton, isn't she?
Second official.
Those are good,
knockout.
aren't they? Those are amazing.
No, those are, yeah. Smiths? Yeah, you can get these anywhere, really. Yeah, yeah.
Those are something special.
Yeah. This. Have some more. Yeah.
Debbie's
load
really
up.
enjoying the luau Hawaiian barbecue kettle chips.
the closest thing I could come up with for our Puerto Rico arrival.
No. We're not in Puerto Rico, man.
But I know this is Haiti, but we were going to be heading to Puerto Rico, but right?
Well, look, we're just glad to be alive at this point in time. Cheese snacks. We have cheese snacks with us now. If you have a virtual reality headset, you should try Ultra Wings.
No, am I still? Do you want me to still keep going this direction?
My wife got a kick out of that one. I think it was the cheese snacks.
Do you still want me to keep going this direction?
We got to find an airport, and there is definitely a possibility of an airport down there in that town.
Really? Okay.
We'll see it. I mean, there's also definitely a possibility that there's not an airport in that town. But there's probably at least Ubers and mass transit.
You think there's a Walmart?
I tried to do Walmart in Cancun, and that was not a positive experience.
It didn't turn out, huh?
No, because here's the thing. I went to Walmart to get a book, and it was all in Spanish. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? My wife makes fun of me. She's like, well, what were you thinking it was going to be in? I was like, yeah. And then I got stuck on the bus. Like, we didn't know how to get off of our, we didn't know where to get off on the bus stop. And the bus driver just kept saying, like, no, shaking his head when I got up to get off. And so we just stayed on. Eventually, he got to the very end of the bus route and went to the terminal. And he got off the bus, and it was empty. And me and my wife were sitting there on the bus in the middle of,
The driver got off.
He got off the bus. He got off the bus and left us. And we're just sitting there in the middle of, like, and we're not talking the hotel zone. Hey, this looks like more like farms. This doesn't look like any community. I don't see any HOAs out here.
No.
I would say you're going to want to move to the left.
Okay.
I mean, you could try to land in one of those fields, but I don't think it's going to go well.
No. But,
I can find you an airport. All right. Crying Whist is going to check it out on Steam. It's really worthwhile. There's different versions. You can buy the basic version. It's a little expensive to buy the premium version, but then you get a whole bunch of planes, a whole bunch of custom airports. It's really worth it.
Should I keep... I mean, maybe...
I'd go that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some research for you. I'm gonna find you civilization. Okay, we won't leave this to chance. Let me find you
Should I
civilization.
start climbing a little bit more, or...
Yeah, I wouldn't go much below 10,000 feet, but you can stick around that. World map. What do we have here? Up ahead is Les K's. We've got they look like small towns. This doesn't look like a very... Oh, there is one place that's got a little bit of population to it. Port-au-Prince.
There we go.
Port-au-Prince.
Yep.
You just head towards Port-au-Prince.
Okay.
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, we're going the right direction. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Now we are going 168 knots again. That.
Uh-oh. Put it up.
Yeah. Let's throttle up. I can guarantee you, if we were flying this plane, we'd have ATC giving us some special phone numbers to call at the end of this flight.
What do you mean?
Well, whenever you are in really bad trouble, with the ATC. They give you a phone number to call. It's like when Harrison Ford landed on the taxi.
Right.
Did you hear that?
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Harrison Ford landed on the
I thought you
taxiway.
were talking about a phone call that they want to hire us.
Well, it's possible. We're open for contracting. Port-au-Prince coming up. Now, if you find something sooner, Kyle,
Sooner than Port-au-Prince? Or is that what you mean?
if you just see anything that's more, that looks like it's plane worthy for an Airbus before Port-au-Prince, hey, you have my full blessing.
I'm going to level it out just a little bit.
And yes, Cheese Snacks, this game does support VR.
I just pushed a button
This
down
game
here
does,
by my...
does support VR.
What's this button right there?
Which one?
This button right here.
Oh, that just changes your camera angle.
Bro.
Yeah. That ginger beer is really good.
Isn't that nummy?
It really is. So now, I have a feeling Kyle's going to book a trip to Haiti. Right? I'll take that as a negatory.
I'm very focused right now. I'm heading to Port-au-Prince because I'm starting to feel my heartbeat going up a little bit because I know I'm going to be landing.
Oh yeah,
That's the next thing.
that is.
I haven't done that ever
That is
in my life.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
That is going to be an interesting endeavor.
My last first time experience ended in a crash, so I'm just wondering if my
But
next.
think-
Yeah.
But think how happy you will be to land this thing down safely, taxi back into the gateway. Your first officer really should be a little more diligent. Oh, he says there's a large airport just south of us. Can you give us the name of the city? Give us the name of the city, because if there's a large airport, can you give, maybe you can find out the length of the runway. If it's at least like 7,000 feet, we have a chance.
How's my speed?
But south of us, on that island? Is that where it is? That looks fairly safe. Maybe we go over there.
The island?
He's saying there's an airport to
Really?
the south of us.
Well, do it.
Let's do it. Ace. That's it. Let's tune to traffic. Select a runway for landing. We got 8 or 26. We're going to be coming in at about, let me think of this through. 8 is about 80 degrees. That's going to be going east. Maybe 26, which would be coming back west. Let's try that. Let's do a full stop. Oh gosh. 1800.
What did you see? Headwinds are not good? No, what are you laughing at?
Well, Mr. Stringfellow says that we've got a runway that's about 1,800 meters long.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm just going to get the standard version, says Crime West. That's a good start. If you want to be responsible... Oh, he doesn't want to be responsible for us. 1,800 feet is pretty much a death wish.
Yeah.
It's probably right here on this island.
So are we still...
There it is right there.
So what are we doing?
Look right here. We'll fly over it, but that may be it. I have a feeling No, I don't know. Maybe that's not it. Let me look down below. See if I can see anything. I mean, I should.
Well, this Airbus will
Honestly,
definitely
I mean, I got a
stagnant.
map. I don't think I've ever been a worse co-pilot than this particular episode. I mean, usually I'm just a lot more on top of my game. Let's just see where, well, we have a couple options. That looks at least, no, that's not flat enough. We better take a detour back to the
Port-au-Prince?
east. I think so.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
That there's nothing on that island that looks inviting to landing.
We don't have any problem with fuel, do we?
No, we're still doing okay with fuel. Oh, and David's asking, do we need to convert meters to yards? Wow, look at that turn. Kyle,
Well,
look at the guts of that man.
Yeah, well, it's a sharp turn to get back to Port-au-Prince.
Yeah, you nailed that. I accidentally left my map on again, so sorry about that. We'll take that off for you guys. We're on our way back to Port-au-Prince. I just think it's too risky. Okay, here's what we're going to do, Kyle. Port-au-Prince. I need to look up the airport code for Port-au-Prince. Sorry about that. I'll move that out of your way. Region, Caribbean. Country, Haiti. City, Port-au-Prince. Airport code, MTPP, as in Paul. So that would be,
Oh, I've got a...
there it is. Let's make that a favorite. Let's
Whoa,
look at
whoa, what am I doing? Okay.
Okay, I've got our airport in sight. We're going to have runway 10 and runway 28. The map view is what caused me to research Haitian airports for you. Yes, I apologize. That was really... It's, there's so many things going on in the air that sometimes you forget to look at the YouTube stream. So we will try to be a little more diligent with that. I'm taking you off your game, but I've never watched this kind of thing before. I'm hooked. And that's what YouTube does. That really, YouTube gets a bad rap. But, and we're overspeeding right now a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, well, I want to bring the speed down just a little bit before we crash. Sometimes your wings will rip off the plane if you, there you go. Let's just bring it down. Just watch your speed up there. You see where that little red hash mark is, Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
And you can probably, once you're down, you can, oh wow, now we're just coasting. So, Dave,
Which direction should I be going?
you're, oh, hang on a second, let me check.
Yep.
I think you're headed generally right. Oh, no, you turn to the right.
Yeah.
Turn to the right. You want to be going really effectively almost due east, not quite due east, but I would go about maybe 70 degrees.
So 70 degrees.
So,
Let's see.
yep.
Where do I see the degrees at?
Right there.
Oh, okay. So,
As they like to say in Raising Arizona, turn to the right. Yep, a little bit to the right. Oh, you know what? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll let you do the magic.
Well,
I'm
are you? I need to go to 70 degrees, really?
Yeah, yep, 70 degrees.
Okay.
At least. Because Port-au-Prince is over here. Honestly, you can follow the coastline. You can follow the coastline.
I'm looking over at Point
Roquettes?
No, I was way off.
Yeah. We want to go over here. And honestly, all you got to do is just follow the coastline.
Okay.
Follow the coastline, and you'll make it right out to Port-au-Prince. Okay, I'm going to catch up with David's chat here.
Okay.
Okay, converting meters to yards. We got that one. He doesn't want to be responsible for us. No, we won't hold you accountable. No liability. I think the airport is the little white dot city to the right, not the island. Okay, so we missed that entirely. But 1,800 yards just wasn't going to work anyways. Taking you off your game. I've never watched this kind of thing, but I'm hooked. Yes, I wish you were here, Dave. We would share some of our
ginger beer with you.
Ginger beer and Hawaiian luau kettle chips. But Dave is just up the street, by the way. And so I really would like to have Dave here flying for an episode. So consider that a formal invitation, Dave. And then he says, the map view is what caused me to research Haitian. I'm on Google Earth trying to figure out your Port-au-Prince approach because I really want to give you a bump when you land successfully. We're going to do this. We're going to do this.
There we go. Thank you.
So here's Kyle. This is one thing you're going to need to keep in mind. We're going to be approaching this from the west to the east. There are two runways, runway 10 and runway 28. We're going to definitely take runway 10 if we can get ourselves lined up well enough. Because that way, you know, you're going to be going like literally almost the direction you're going, but it's going to be a little more like about there, like 100 degrees. And that's runway 10. Actually, I'll give you the exact degrees. It's 96 degrees is going to be your approach. That's the angle of approach for that runway, 96 degrees.
Wait, okay, hold on. I need to go.
I mean, you still got a ways, so you don't need to worry about it. But when we get closer, we want to get ourselves positioned. Now, I do have a very important question for you, Kyle.
Yes.
Would you like some Lotus Bischoff cookies?
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
You know what those are, right?
That's quality airplane food right there.
That is quality airplane food.
Yeah.
I had ordered these on Amazon. I didn't have to order, actually. I think you can find them at any Kroger or, Foodland, depending on, where you're from. But let's give you a little bit of flight service biscuit there. There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Try one of those.
Oh yeah.
Caramelized. I don't know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a ginger snap. Very holiday appropriate. I almost feel like we should be reading our final rights.
Wait, hold on. Where am I getting? There we go.
I mean,
Final rights.
we are making progress. We are quickly making progress. We're approaching. I think you're going to need to reduce your altitude big time.
Okay.
You can see we're already reaching some civilization down here.
Okay.
That's certainly not Port-au-Prince, but it's not far. It's really not far.
So I need to.
It's right out kind of this direction.
Yeah.
We may have to do a flyover and then circle back because it's going to be. I mean, you're going to be wanting. You're going to be wanting. Oh my gosh, I can't talk.
That's right.
You're going to want to be hanging around maybe 5,000 feet, or even lower. And we're going to need to get our speed down. We're cruising. Like, you're at a good clip right now. You're at a very good clip.
Do I pull back a little bit?
I would.
Okay.
I would reduce your speed, and I would reduce your thrust. And now you're going to start dropping, though, right? So you need to put on some flaps. put your flaps on. Let's put flaps
flaps.
down a couple settings.
Flaps. What do you mean? Hold on. Which flaps? The back. My pinky
Yep.
to the one.
Yep. That'll give it a couple more. Give it a couple more. Okay. Pull your
How's
thrust back a little bit more.
Thrust back.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. Soften up a little bit. Not quite that far.
Not that much.
Yeah. A little bit. Back a little more. No. Back.
Back.
Nope. Yep. Back. There. A little more. Yeah. Hang out by there. Let's just see what we can get our speed down to. This is good.
Whoa.
Oh, and see, he just can't help himself.
Yeah. Well, it's very, very temperamental. so back up to, what do you want me at? 290? 280?
Don't even worry about that. Just yeah. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. Let's these clouds are going to be interesting. Let's see what Dave has to say. He wants to give us a fist bump.
When do I
Sweet, I'm
drop
already
my?
feeling anxious that I'm going to crash when I play with you. I accept. Good. Good.
When do I drop my my wheels?
28 is
Tired.
coming from the east. So 10. Wait. Hang on a second. Yes, 28 would be if you were coming from the west, and we are coming from the way. No. Hang on a second. We're traveling east, so we need to go on 10. If you can read the 10 as you come closer, does that mean you'd land on 10? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the idea. I'm telling you, though, that might be Port-au-Prince right down there. That doesn't look very big, but, I mean, we're getting close. I'm a little nervous, so keep your eye open for an airport down there. No, that's not Port-au-Prince. That's not. That's Leogang. Right below us is Leogang.
Yeah, right.
Okay, fair enough. And there's probably an airport down there, but none that we are interested in. So you're at about 9,100 feet, and you're about 240. We may be going a little bit fast. So
Okay,
let's pull back on the thrust a little bit. Let's keep it at about like 220, maybe. And I act like I know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Do I need to keep my altitude up a little bit?
Yeah, the way you keep your altitude up is, well, your flaps are in pretty good shape. You can always pull back on the...
Okay, I'm at 220 now. Whoa. Hold on.
A little temperamental there.
Yeah.
Port-au-Prince up next, and it's covered in clouds, so this is really going to be fascinating. We got a little bit of agriculture down there.
It's been nice talking to
A
y'all.
little bit of the suburbs and rural. Just the outskirts of Leogang. I know I'm pronouncing that probably wrong. Port-au-Prince is actually much larger than that. So that's good news. Let's find that stinking airport. All right, let's pull back.
Pull back what?
No, that's just me. I'm talking to myself.
Okay.
Okay, so Dave says you need to fly further left after passing that peninsula. So we're going to need to hang a left here.
Hang it.
The peninsula. Let's look at the peninsula. Are we talking about the peninsula right here? Are you talking about this little peninsula? Or this little peninsula? Are you talking about that little peninsula? So we're going to go left. He probably knows where the airport is.
More left?
Yeah, I wouldn't go too far, but I think you got a pretty good direction. He'll give us further guidance. As you approach, I think you want to approach from over the water more. We want to approach from the water. And I'm almost positive. You don't want to get down. We're too high. 10,000 feet is way too high. So just completely pull off on all of your thrust, all the way back. Except don't go into reverse thrust, but pull all the way back.
Oh, okay.
And let's drop for a minute. Let's just drop our speed.
Okay.
Don't let ourselves get below, like, let's see. Let's just see what's going to happen here. Where is that? Oh, these clouds are killing me. These clouds are killing me. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. Thrust.
Is that it right there? Your thrust. You still got. You might want to give it just a tad bit of thrust. Not much. Just so we don't go to a stall. It looks like this might be an airport down here. Dave, is this the airport down here? Yes, directly over you. Is that it? Is that the airport? That might be the airport right there.
Okay, and we're going to be coming in from this direction?
We're going to be, yeah. Well, we may have to change our plans. We need to find out where the airport is. I'm really sitting on the edge of my sweat. Well, I am sitting on the edge of my sweat. I can tell you that much. I mean, I'm not even flying this thing, and I'm trying to tell him what to do, and he's just terrified over here in this.
Oh, I'm as calm as
calm as a spring morning.
Yeah.
In like a lion, out like a lamb. Okay.
I survived the last crash. I mean,
I really am better at this. I'm better at guiding people, but I'm kind of I'm scared. To be quite honest, because
is that the airport right down there? Then we still don't know.
No, we still don't know 100%. I mean, what's that noise?
What?
Are we stalling? Yeah, I think we need to
thrust.
Yeah, why don't you put your thrust up a little bit? And we're back up to like 10,000 feet. I don't know what's happening. We'll find it. Yeah, straight ahead. Straight ahead, he says. Now, is the airport near? Is it literally like on the coast? I mean, like is it is that little thing right below us? Is that the runway, or is that like maybe that might be a harbor or a dock or something like that? And we have a little bit of delay, obviously.
Those lights?
Oh, that looks like. Yeah, oh yes, that's it. That's it. Okay.
So
okay. Here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna loop back around. Let's get a good look at it.
How do we know an airplane's not going to come up and slam into us?
We don't know anything.
Okay.
But what you try to do is get clearance, which we didn't do on the way out. Take a little bit of the left. Let's just fly right over that. That's helpful. At least we know where the airport is now. It's a pretty good runway.
How's my speed?
Speed, you're fine. You're fine with speed. You're not going to stall with that speed.
Okay. What speed do you want to be at when you land?
I have no idea. I mean, we'll just.
This is looking better and better.
We'll thumb it. We'll put our thumb in the wind.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's a good shot of it. Let's just. The clouds are a little bit of an obstacle, but I think we'll make it. Those are once we're below 5,000, we're gonna be fine with the clouds.
Yeah,
we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
All right. There it is. So that's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at, Kyle.
Okay.
I say what we do. No, that's the docks and the clouds are covering it. Yeah. Okay, so I think we've got that. So I think what we do is we do a full-blown, circuit back around over the water. We know how to approach it because that little dock that comes out kind of is in front of it, and that'll kind of give us some good visual cues. But let's do this. Beautiful day in Haiti, in Port-au-Prince. Coming in for landing. I don't think we got permission for Class C airspace, so let's see if we can get some. Runway 8, that doesn't sound right. Okay. Yeah, head back out that direction. What I'm confused about is this says we've got a runway 8 and 26. So I don't know if I've got the right airport lined up. We should have 10 and 28. So unless they did some construction recently, then it is possible. The elevation, Kyle, by the way, The elevation of that airport is 83 feet. So that actually that was really stupid advice because it's on the sea.
Right at sea level. But
Yeah, so you know. So
Okay.
just in case, like you were a statistician, and actually Dave Stringfellow would probably be interested in that. Dave,
Yep.
the airport runway is at 83 feet,
Oh,
and it's 10,039 meters long, I believe. Probably meters. And Kyle is climbing.
I'm
He's texting and driving.
Yeah, texting and driving.
He's texting, and I don't blame him. These
Yeah.
are long flights. But what you want to do is you want to lose elevation instead of gain it.
Okay.
And I don't know what's going on with the trim down there, but we've already forgotten. Okay, so let's go back. Let's just go back here.
Have I gone out far enough to start looping around? Or-
No, I would go out further.
Okay.
I'd go out further. Let's get down to 5,000 feet.
Okay. What should I have my speed at?
Let's keep you're good at speed-wise.
Okay.
Like if you just drop bring your throttle all the way, not all the way back, but I mean you're not your throttle, your throttle.
Keep the throttle.
Bring your thrust all the way back, and you'll just keep dropping. You're gonna drop pretty quick if you don't have much throttle on.
Okay, so throttle's good right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
and then
you're in good shape.
Should I start turning?
Yes. MTTP. You're gonna want to get way down though, like 5,000. Let that keep dropping like a rock.
Okay. Maybe we should do some little bit more relaxing music at this point.
Okay.
Just kidding.
No. I think we can do this. We can bring in the peaceful modes.
When do we?
Here we go. Okay, now, yeah, you're gonna need to be like dropped way down. You're still at 9,400 feet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I would just like down. Just push that nose down. And you know what, Dave? You are absolutely 100% correct. It just hit me that the A230 does have auto trim. I had forgotten that. Now watch your speed so that you pull back when your speed gets too high. You're going to rudder to the left a little bit. The airport is to your left.
My rudder is all the way, and it's not.
Oh, your rudder is all the way to the left? Oh,
Yeah.
I know what's wrong. That's me. Oh, look, there you go. Somewhere around here. Let me get this out of the way. I'm not even going to ask for permission right now. Sorry. It's right over there, kind of. Yeah, you just keep dropping. Oh, now, straighten up. You're down to 4,600 feet. 46, right? 46.
Do I need to get my wings down, or
There you go.
my wheels, or
Yes, bring your wheels down.
where are they at?
That same thing?
Oh.
Yep, right there. You got it. There you go. I'm going to make sure that the spoilers, auto spoilers, are on. I think I armed them. I think I armed our auto spoilers. I'm going to trust that we did. So, this is going to be tricky, Kyle. This is going to be tricky.
How's speed?
Get below those clouds. Speed's good. This is it, Dave. Come on. Keep going down. You're fine. You're 36. Okay, now pull your nose up a little bit. Let's find that thing. Where is it? I swear it's right out here. Oh, to the left. Oh, crap.
Oh, we missed it. There's no way, man. You think? What do you think?
Am I?
It's your call. That is a really terrible approach. I mean, like, dangerous approach. But it is your call. Get your flaps all the way down. All the way down.
My flaps down, forward.
Yep. No, back. Now put your nose down. This is awful, but it is possible. We're going slow enough,
Oh my goodness.
and you're gonna want to flare at the end. So don't panic too much, because if you hit nose first, you're done. You got to
Okay.
land with your nose up slightly, right? So it's tricky. And if you just think it's not going to work, which is looking
It's
more and more
not.
like that.
No, it's not. I'm
then,
going.
then you okay? We're doing a fly around. Sorry, but
Hold on.
so we now why don't you go? Let's approach it from the other direction.
Can we do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
for
Less
sure.
clouds that way, isn't there?
Yeah, and keep your don't climb. Just keep your
Okay.
elevation down. So
Okay.
point your nose down. Graphics are amazing. Graphics are amazing.
Yeah.
Streaming petabytes of data from Bing Maps is how this is working. Next generation.
Yeah. That.
A little bit of reduced visibility there.
Should I keep my?
I'm going to get permission to land, because I don't know if we have it. Frame rates are going down just a little bit, but
This is
that's
incredible.
okay. So this is MTTP. Let's call it in. I guess we should have requested Class D airspace first.
HeadTrip 1 is type Airbus A20 at 3 miles northeast of Port au Prince, 3,700 feet. Requesting transition.
HeadTrip 1 transition approved. Report clear of Port-au-Prince Tower airspace.
Okay. I'm gonna. Let's see.
Yeah, I would keep going. Give
Would you?
yourself
Okay.
a really long headway. Acknowledge transition, and then we'll get clearance for. We're going to take runway 28.
Coming back the other direction.
Yep. Full stop on 28 or 26. I can't remember.
HeadTrip 1 Port-au-Prince Tower. Altimeter tree 0.0000.
Can you take me home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Left traffic runway 10.
Left traffic runway. I mean, I don't know. I don't like what they're telling us.
Left downwind runway 10 HeadTrip 1.
Should I start?
It
turn
wants
around?
us to do runway 10, but we're not doing runway 10. Yeah. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's see if we can. It's right down here, so you're gonna have to drop. We're alive.
We're alive.
We're alive.
Do I drop it?
Yeah, drop your nose. Drop your nose. Drop your nose. And
That
if
was
you drop,
close. Should I
yeah, there you go. There you go. Drop your thrust. Drop your nose.
drop thrust?
Yep. Because then you'll when you descend and lose altitude, you will pick up speed.
Okay.
But we're gonna miss that again. It's a
We
tricky
are?
one.
Hold on.
It's below us somewhere down here. It's right over there, I believe. Where is it? Where is that thing?
How come it's so hard to find that? Is it?
It's those clouds. Those clouds are.
Oh, are you serious? Is that the runway down there?
That's it. Yeah, go for it. Just like the Millennium Falcon. Let's do this. Once again, be wise though. If you have to pull up, you have to pull up. Get your flap. Okay, your flaps are all the way down. Pull your thrust all the way down. Thrust all the way off. All the way off. Because you'll compensate for it by losing all your altitude. Like you won't have to worry about stalling because you're cruising. Yeah, you're not going to make it.
Really? I was up too
I
high,
mean,
wasn't
never say never. Never say never. Your wheels are down.
I? Yeah.
Okay, get that nose down even further. You're gonna have to
It's,
like.
I'm all the way forward.
Oh, you are. You are.
Uh,
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
there's no way. Okay. Third time's a charm, you guys.
Third time is the charm. Don't worry. We will make it.
Should I give it thrust and go?
Yeah, and just get yourself out in the middle of that lake. I mean, that
Okay, yeah.
bay, you know? I mean, like, because if you have plenty of time to adjust and maneuver, but don't let yourself keep your nose down so that you don't gain altitude, because I think we're spending so much time trying to readjust to a reasonable altitude that it's probably killing us.
Okay.
Frame rates are a little bit choppy, but that's okay. We can survive.
What's choppy?
The frame rates, you see how it's kind of just a little jittery? It's kind of like
the visual?
Yeah, just the visuals.
Is that because it's getting dark?
No, it's not. It's. Oh, yeah, it is getting dark though. The sun's going down. We may be landing in the dark.
Yeah.
We'll have to do the Chupacabra hunt probably another time. But you know what? I'm just going to be happy if we land. Now you are losing, so pretty soon. Yeah, let's just
pull it up.
Yeah, not too much though.
Okay.
You see that visual speed indicator on the very far right?
Far right, yeah.
VS. Try to keep that right in the middle.
Right at that arrow.
Yep. You just try to keep it right there at 0.
How do I do that? By dropping altitude?
Yep, you got it. You got it. And thrust, for that matter. You can drop thrust down a little bit.
So what should that thrust be at? What would you say?
Just pull it down until you start dropping, and then just kind of gauge it. You can move it up and down a little bit just to kind of keep that vertical speed at 0. Because now you're going up, so I'll drop it pretty far right now, and you'll notice that vertical speed is going to drop, just like that. And now it's getting close to 0. Maybe let it go down just a little bit so you can get below 5,000 feet. And
about right there.
Yep. Just hang out there. And if you go almost like to where that little
jots out.
Yeah. And then turn around, because that'll give you plenty of time just to slowly descend, and you'll be below the clouds, hopefully.
Okay. Right.
And we'll be set to go. Kyle's ride decided that this live stream is a little more of a time investment than anticipated, so I will be his chauffeur home this evening. But we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Kyle, you're gonna land this. You are gonna land this.
I'm gonna land this.
I guarantee you.
Yes, I'm gonna land.
You're gonna land it. If the only thing that could go wrong, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you come into it at a pretty, level angle, and not just don't let that nose hit first.
Right,
that's the only thing that's gonna cause you problems. If you don't, because what'll happen, soon as you hit the ground, this plane has auto spoilers that will immediately pop up, and it'll start to slow you down. Then you just hit that brake. You just slam that brake on, and your reverse thrust. You'll pull the reverse thrust all the way back.
Okay.
And you're there.
Okay. I think I can handle that. I'll tell you, if I could land this my first time, I'll feel better than having crashed the first time. Yeah.
Right. I can say that'd be more than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's a win-win for both of us.
It's a win-win.
And David, you're with us, and all our other viewers. Who's with us now? I haven't I'm not terribly confident that anybody is. David may have gone to bed. David's gone to bed?
Well, we have one viewer. David might still be sticking around.
Okay.
I mean, he was on the edge of a seat after all.
Who's
but he may be laying in bed.
Landing?
He may be brushing his teeth.
Yeah.
He may be. Okay.
Am I out far enough?
I think you're pretty close. Let's just overdo it. Let's go out until you're over the land. Take a right and kind of swing around, and let's line ourselves up with this stinking thing.
Okay, so
and I'll try to find a decent approach for us. I think I've got what I need here.
Wait, hold on.
I believe I've got what I need here to get us a decent approach.
I'm still Still dropping. Do I want to? Am I good where I'm at, or do I want to?
Yeah, you don't get too far below too far below 4. You know, you want to try to level off by the time you're at 4, and then as we get closer, we'll. Okay, here we go. Let's see these approaches. Stars.
My left foot's going numb.
Yeah. Okay, now get out in the middle a little bit.
Okay.
Let's just see. Yep. Keep going that direction.
Keep turning.
Yeah. There it is. If you
is that
stay
it?
low enough, the lights will guide you home. You just don't want to let those clouds obscure. So let's get down to like 3,000 feet.
I feel like I'm doing a wheelie. Am I?
Oh, you know what? Probably my fault. Go, turn left. There you go.
What's that
It's
light
me
down in
going
the
back and
water?
forth. Oh, there you go. That's a really good approach right there. Look at that.
Okay.
Right. Straighten out. Straighten out. Straighten out. There you go. There you go. Now let's drop. Let's drop altitude. Just take your thrust all the way down. Oh, yeah. Just slow motions. Slow motions. Straighten out a little bit. There you go. And we cut the engines?
No.
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 No. We're still okay. We're still okay. We'll watch the speed. But
I'm gonna drop it.
This is great because you're going slow. You're at 140. This is bodes well as long as we don't stall. When we won't, because you're going down, so that means that you're picking up speed.
Right.
And this is a good approach. It looks like we're right on target for a good approach.
Yeah. What's that light down the water?
That's a reflection of the moon.
Oh, very nice.
There's your runway. You're like literally. Get down to like 3,000 and then straighten out a little bit. Like when I say straighten out, turn bank left a little bit, just a little bit. There you go. Now pull up, so that keep pulling up. And you might need to put on just a tad bit of thrust, not much. Actually, probably not. You're fine for now. Right? You got this now.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll kind of guide you altitude-wise.
Okay. Okay, I'm at 1,800. Is that good? Am I up high enough for that far?
Yeah. Don't go down any further right now.
Okay.
Like pull up, and give yourself a little thrust if you need to. There you go. You got the moon rooting for you.
I'm not feeling any thrust.
Yeah, you got thrust. You got thrust going on.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
But you don't need much though, because now you're gonna climb. So let me get this view set a little better.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're doing great.
Good
You're
view.
doing great, and that's a great approach.
Whoa. Pull back. Hold on.
Yep. Pull. Thrust back. Pull your thrust all the way down. What is going on?
No, seriously, I don't know.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. This is okay. Oh, I know what it is.
What?
It's this auto throttle deal. It's this auto throttle deal with the plane. So
what?
thrust back. There we go. I don't know what's happening. Okay. All right, straighten out. You're good. Did we ever get we got our approval, right? Like we are good day. Did you hear my last transmission? And they cut us off. So while we do this, nope. You just keep going. Don't mind
Yeah.
the man behind the curtain.
Okay.
Port au Prince Tower HeadTrip 1 is 6 miles west 2,200 feet with India to land.
You're gonna do this.
Head
You're gonna do
to
this.
Port au Prince Tower.
Runway 10. That's the one we want.
Niner decimal niner. Speed wind 121 at 6.
Okay, get down to about.
10.
I would get down to about 1,500 or less, 1,300 feet.
One wind 20
Okay.
And
Clear to land runway 10.
Clear to land runway 10, HeadTrip 1.
there we go. All right, now pull up a little bit. You're down to
Okay.
about 1,000 feet. So pull up and get this thing level to 0. You don't want to lose any more. You don't want to lose any more. No more.
Okay.
Up more, and right there,
Okay.
right there. I mean, you don't want to lose another foot right now. Turn a little bit, straighten yourself out. I'm going to push this button to straighten our view.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, a little bit to the left. Pull up. Not too much, but just tiny moves from here on out.
Okay.
Tiny moves. A little bit, bank to the right a little bit. You might need a tiny bit of thrust to get you past this. Thrust up just a tad, and pull up, pull up. You're going down to up. Okay, up. Okay. Not too much. Back down,
Well,
down.
okay.
Pull it back down. Okay. All right. Pull it back. Pull it back.
Pull back.
Okay. This
I'm
plane.
pulling
I'm
back.
telling you what. This plane. It's this auto thrust. It's this plane. Okay.
What am I doing?
Oh gosh. What happened? All right, we have got to get this auto thrust. Just this plane. It's this plane.
Okay, can you change the view for me?
Yes,
Change
yes.
the view for me.
Go down. Let's just.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the. Oh, that is evil. That is so evil. I'm pretty sure it's the auto thrust function of the plane. Let me do something
Okay.
real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, whoop.
I'm. Sheesh.
Let me turn that off. Okay. It's that freaking auto thrust. Why don't you try going down and just nah? Oh, Kyle. Go down.
Go down.
No, we're not. You were so close.
Dang. That was.
Is it?
It's. Yeah. It's,
And then look at that.
yeah, it's
Hey,
doing
Dave,
its
you
own
tell
thing.
me that this plane is playing games with us like maddening. I think the reason why
It's possessed.
it's possessed. I think the reason why is there's these different detents in the thrust. Okay, won't turn off. Oh. Okay. And now it's nighttime, and let's turn off our flight director. This thing is driving me batty. There's something this plane does. There's something that this plane does that we're not catching, and I don't. It's some. All right, we're gonna do this. This is the last time.
But are we coming back from the other direction, or are we gonna?
Yeah. Oh,
Should
yeah.
I swing back?
What do you
down?
want to do? What do you
Come
want to
back
do?
across the water.
Okay, that's the easier way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so stressful. Now I'm stress eating, and now he's gonna have to land in the dark or dusk at least.
Well, the lights could help. Just
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, the lights might be
be less
a
distracting.
help rather than a hindrance.
Okay, what's going on with the
That's
view
me.
here?
That's
Oh, okay.
me.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just trying to change the view around. Yeah, point your nose back down. So let me. I'll tell you what this plane does and why this makes it so
Tricky.
challenging. This plane tries to anticipate your it's got and I don't know why I forgot this, but it's got an auto trim, and
Okay.
it tries to anticipate your movement, and when you use it tries to compensate for what it thinks you want to do. I
Uh-huh.
guess that's the best way to describe it.
Okay. It's a smart plane.
It's a smart plane.
All right.
It's a smart plane. And it's kind of like, it's kind of a dumb plane
Yeah.
because it's not properly anticipating what we want to do. We were on a level, and you didn't touch it, right?
Right.
We
No,
were right
I
there.
didn't.
You didn't even push back on the, you didn't touch it, and then
No,
it just
yeah.
took off. It just literally took off for us, and that was aggravating a little bit. So there must be some like fail safe that might be catching in, and that is something I'm going to have to research.
Okay, so third time wasn't it?
Third time's a charm.
Maybe
I'm just
fourth
looking
time.
backwards, and airport is.
Is that it?
If,
Right
if,
there?
if you yeah, you'll see the lights. If you hit the airport head on, you'll see those lights flashing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right, third time is this? No, this is not third time. This is like the fifth time.
This is the fourth time.
Fourth time. Fourth
Yeah,
time.
that last time was the third.
So fourth time's a charm.
Fourth is it. It's either it's all or nothing. This is a suicide mission. If
But
we-
honestly, think about this, Kyle. I mean, anything that's worth doing is
Right.
worth. What am I trying to say? It's worth the uphill climb, right?
Yeah,
It's worth
right.
nothing worth doing.
comes easy.
Right. That's what I was trying to
Okay,
say.
yep.
Nothing worth doing comes easy.
I'm with you. I'm with you. So
And for all we know.
So this is the current weather right now.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. According to
That's so cool.
according to Microsoft, at least.
Okay.
It goes out and pings weather patterns for all the areas around the world. So Dave can do a double check on that, see if we're in the right ballpark.
Should I keep up a little bit, or what
I would,
altitudes?
yeah, I would just level out. I wouldn't try to gain any altitude. This is gonna happen. Oh my gosh, Kyle, none of that was your fault. Well, I mean, it was our fault for not understanding this airplane, but it wasn't your fault.
Okay.
It
All
was the first officer's fault for not really, for letting you fly a plane that neither one of us really understand.
It's, other than that kink in my neck right now, I'm doing great. I'll recover from that.
His feet are numb.
Yeah, my left foot. My
Left
right
foot's
foot's
numb.
fine.
Just
Yeah, yeah.
completely. I
Yeah.
mean, I've got like sciatica pain. Just drilling down the left side of my leg. And yeah, I mean that's about where we're at.
Should I keep up a little bit? Because I'm dropping.
Yeah, not too much though, and slow movements. Because don't let it try. Yeah, just slow. Because I think something's happening with that. I mean, we do have full flaps on. I don't know if that's, but that's.
Should I bring the flaps?
Nah, I
in a little
wouldn't. I wouldn't, because that's what's keeping us. That's what's dragging us,
bit? Okay. Should I?
and that's what's allowing us to keep in the air while we're going so slow.
Okay. I'm gonna start turning us.
Yeah, I think you're ready. And I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to touch the screen anymore.
Okay.
Because I feel like maybe something I'm doing, maybe something I'm touching is causing problems. And that's very possible.
Port-au-Prince, here we come.
Port-au-Prince.
There.
The stars are starting to come out. And by the way, the constellations are typically fairly accurate in the sky here in the game. We'll see if I can recognize any constellations here. Of course, famous last words for the first officer. Staring up the sky while we're trying to negotiate a landing here. I'd get yourself down.
What
Is
shape?
that you?
change?
That you
Yeah.
must be.
Oh,
yeah.
that
That's
did it.
your. That's right. Is that Venus over there?
Yeah,
Potentially.
I think so.
Potentially Venus. I don't know if that's true or not, but maybe not. Now let's take a bank to the left. Because
Okay.
you're.
I kind of want to come in
Oh,
though,
okay.
straight,
Okay.
so I'm
Fair
gonna.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That makes sense. can tell you're starting to get the hang of the controls, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I'm still first grade novice.
Give yourself just a tiny little bank there. There you go. There you go. And then straighten out just shortly here. All right. All right, here we go. I did have a question for you, Dave, and now I forgot what it was. What was the question I asked Dave? I forgot. But here we go. You got back at the right time. You got back at the right time. Okay. We can do this. If this does the same thing to us, I am going to be so angry. Yeah, straighten out your wing. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Put my nose up a little bit, or
Yeah. I would. But don't always use small motions, because I think what's happening is when you pull back a lot, that's when all of a sudden I think it, like when you overcorrect, I think that's what's kicking it into this gear where it just, at some point we're gonna have to take off you're at full thrust right now, but that's okay. I wouldn't touch right now or speed.
I've got it all the way back.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
what do I do?
Why do you... There we go. Nose up. Not too much. Like maybe I'm the one like making you panic. But try to keep flat. You're good to stay at 800 all the way right up till the runway almost. There you go. You're right on target.
Oh wait, drop down a little bit?
No. I would stay. Because you'll have a long runway to work with, and we're going slow. Just a little tiny rudder to the right, not much.
Oh wait.
Not much. There you go. Straighten out. To the left a little bit. This is going to happen just slowly. A little rudder to the left. A little right there.
Down.
Drop all thrust. And just nose up. Keep your nose up so it doesn't hit. Okay? Just like that. Just tiny moves. And now just let it drop. You are set. Just let it drop.
Okay, now.
Just let it. Yep. Rudder to the right. Just tiny nut. Keep straight. There you go. And hit that brake as soon as your wheels hit the ground. There you go.
Brakes?
Push. Yep, brakes and push down on the nose. Not too hard, but
Okay.
our frame rate went completely bonkers. But we have landed.
I did it?
We have landed the bird. Frame rates were in our favor.
Oh.
Maybe it was good that the frame rates dropped. That kind of gave you time to. Now you're reverse thrusting right back into the sea.
Okay, wait, no.
Let's taxi out. See that little golden line? Let's just taxi on the golden line. All right, go to the next one. Go to the next exit.
To the next exit. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the next exit? Right or left?
You'll see it coming up. You'll see a little taxiway, the little yellow lines. And bring the flaps all the way back home.
Flaps. Back or forward?
Forward.
Are they forward? Is that,
The string fellows are screaming happy screams.
Hey.
So this is a joyous evening.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
This is a joyous evening. Okay, you're going to want to brake a little bit so we don't end up in Walmart's parking lot. But let's see if we can find... there was one. We just missed it.
Whoops.
We just missed it. But there's going to be another one out here, most likely.
Am I,
Oh goodness!
what am I doing?
You're full. You're full reverse thrust.
Oh. Okay, where's my I need it.
I mean, I guess you could reverse thrust your way back to that taxi line. Hey, you know what? We're glad we had company on this this journey. You can just kind of turn around like you were taxiing, even if you have to go on the off the road.
Oh,
you know?
really? Should
we'll find our way back. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
I mean, you know, who's going to stop us? Really? Just if you go slow enough. I mean, sure, we probably won't like hit a tree or a building.
It looked pretty flat.
And our frame rates are just completely. I think that's because I'm streaming, and I don't know why that is. Usually, I don't. Yeah, let's get yourself going forward a little bit. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful foothills of Port-au-Prince. Right there. There's the rich people at the top of the hill. And there's some gates over there. So you can literally just turn around, take that first little taxiway exit.
Yeah, okay.
I'll turn on your landing lights.
Yeah, okay.
Here, let's turn on your landing lights. We probably should have done that before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I better let you stop. I'll let you pull off first before I touch anything. I'm really good at ruining things. There you go. Break it. There. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. You stop for a moment. Let's come up, turn on our. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to lose responsiveness to the plane here. Our frame rates are going cuckoo crazy. Let's turn on my flashlight. I can't see a darn thing. Here we go. Landing lights on. And we'll get our taxi lights on. Not takeoff, just taxi. And everything else is, we'll get our strobe on. Technically, we probably should have had that on. But, okay. Now, yeah, their ATC is getting a little... Oh, wow, we're going backwards.
Which way do I...
Forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which way am I going to go once I start going forward?
Right, straight. There's a little
Straight?
yellow brick road. Oh, that's good. That's a little fast. We'll back up. And there you go. Take a little left. The yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Am I going to hit that dude?
Yeah, but I wouldn't worry about it. You know, that's his problem. He's on our taxiway. Okay, yeah, there was a casualty right there.
Yeah, we just took him out.
There was a casualty.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm trying to acknowledge this guy.
I think I stopped in time before... Okay.
Oh, we just got terminated by ATC. We literally just got terminated.
What's terminated?
Well, they just don't want to talk to us anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because they kept asking us questions and we weren't answering them, so they said, you know, let's go. We got a good props there from Cheese Snacks.
Hey, thanks.
And Dave Stringfellow is...
First time.
We got an emoji there, and I'm not sure what that emoji is with my eyes, but once I get my glasses on, I'll be over it. Let's just take a gate here.
Thank you for the lavish praise.
Lavish praise. Beautiful, beautiful night in Port-au-Prince.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at this. I mean, we're ready to hit the Denny's. we're gonna hop in an Uber, head up the hill. Do you think they have a Denny's in Port-au-Prince? Maybe that's the question I had. Oh, okay. Yeah, just taxi right in.
A little bit of a delay in the thrust, so
it's frame rates are just.
So I'm gonna go to the left.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Okay.
Wherever you can see plane. Yeah. Left works. I see some planes over there. There may not be full gates, but that's okay. We could just park in general aviation if we have to. Yeah. What happens when you get in big cities sometimes, and when you're trying to stream at the same time and record and all that good stuff? Once in a while, frame rates will drop unless you are really, really lucky to have the latest and greatest graphics card, and those run about $1,000 now, and so.
So where am I going?
Yeah, let's just park here. I mean, you know.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. I'm happy. Are you happy?
So, yeah, I just landed.
And just push your brakes on, and let's shut this bird down. Okay, see you later, Dave. Oh, no, that was not Dave. That's Cheese Snacks. Cheese Snacks is going to bed. He's got school in the morning. Well, I'll tell you one way to do it. Let's just...
kill the engine?
Kill the engine. Let's just not let this dictate our destinies anymore.
I just turned on the brake.
Engine's gone. We probably should have... oh, and guess what? You're going to get flight miles to log here, most likely.
Oh, yeah?
There we go. Flight miles. How long? Total flight time, 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Sweet.
I gave you credit for a daytime landing. That's interesting. I would hardly call that a daytime landing. But
yeah, how is that a day?
you know, but we'll finish turning off the plane and call it a day. So really, at the end of the day, all we need to do is come up top. There's a lot of things I should do, but there's a lot of things I won't do. I'm just gonna shut the thing off.
Shut her down.
Just shut her. No battery.
What
Maybe.
time is
I
it
don't
here?
know.
Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Okay, we've got to get this man back to. He's got a big day tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah. I mean, whatever he's doing, he's got a big day.
So my two girls have their concert. They're tomorrow night, Friday night, and Saturday night.
Beautiful.
And so
Concert, huh?
Yeah. MCO, so Millennial Orchestra Choir.
Amazing.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Well, we'd like to thank you genuinely for joining us for HeadTrip Air World Tour. We can't quite figure out how to get our plane to respond to a shutdown, so we'll just step outside and we'll call this a night. So thank you for joining us.
That was
we
fun.
have landed in Port-au-Prince. That's where our official world tour will commence in our next episode, and maybe head on over to Puerto Rico, or who knows, maybe we'll just decide to go somewhere brand new.
Hey,
But,
Jason,
yes.
thanks, man.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for the snacks as well.
Oh, yeah. No, that's-
And we will, as always, catch you all on the flip side.